MCS fans, you can now start using 5 free emotes in your Twitch chat. All you have to do is follow the EA Madden NFL Twitch channel, and you'll be ready to throw on that GOAT emote next time you see your favorite player compete.
So here we are, Thanksgiving, a time to gather, to be grateful for what we have and acknowledge the effort it has taken to arrive here. Years of practice, hours of preparation, learning from missteps, swallowing the defeats, and savoring the wins. So now it's time to celebrate the feast that lies before us. Tonight, 4 of the best Madden players in the world will battle it out for the ultimate Thanksgiving belt and $250,000. They've earned their seat here, but in the end, only the king wears the crown.
I've been on the sticks since I've been sipping Similac. I get the title, ain't no giving back. Yeah. I put the soul in the console and put remote in the control. Yeah. Look. I'm up for blood, take a back seat. Come on, let it go. Clap like. I'm just too damn good. Can't step on my toes. Yeah, I'm just way too good, and everybody knows. Let's go! A fight, man! Let you get too close.
Welcome in, everyone. You're coming in outside of our virtual MCS stadium. It's lit, it's Thanksgiving, it's all of those things. We hope you and your loved ones are getting set for the holidays. But first, we've got a Madden tournament to get to. We also have a champion who needs to be crowned. Welcome into the Madden NFL 22 Ultimate Thanksgiving. Here you see our competitors and that good-looking virtual Thanksgiving table. We got the greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, all the good stuff for the Thanksgiving holiday. Welcome in. I'm your host today, Kimmy Checks, joined with my very good friend. I was about to call out Mr. Swagoo Marcus Spears, but you look all swaggy too, one great user. How are you?
I'm good, Kimmy. You know, something light, ready for Thanksgiving?
Okay. You got room in that suit for all the food you're going to eat tomorrow?
Oh, no, I'm going to have to be about this thing. You know how it's going down. We taking everything off. I'm going to be on the couch. I'm eating till I can't breathe, and I go straight to sleep.
Listen, that's what Thanksgiving is. You saw our Thanksgiving table get set earlier. Special shout out to former All-American and first-round pick, the big swagoo, Marcus Spears himself, for our insane open for this tournament. Now, last Friday night, we cut our field of 8 in half. What's left? Well, just 4 of the very best players in competitive Madden. And tonight, we get to crown a brand new champion and hand out our belt along with $75,000. One person will put themselves in a very prime position to be crowned the Madden 22 GOAT. Who will it be? We don't know because these guys got to get to play in, so stick around to find out. Now, user, favorite Thanksgiving food before we get into this gameplay, what is it?
It has to be my grandma's cherry pie, man. It's legendary. It's addicting. You know, I mean, it's a drug. To be honest, it's a drug. She only makes this pie once a year. I tried to offer this woman money. She won't take it.
Does she need my address so she can FedEx me some here in Los Angeles?
Listen, you don't want these problems. You already see how this tight is. Kimmy, you looking good. You got your figure right. You don't want these struggles, I'm telling you.
All right, I don't want these problems. You know what problems I do want? I want to see who's going to be a champion tonight. Now, after a few days to process all the craziness from Friday night, user, what is your biggest takeaway and what's the biggest storyline heading into tonight's tournament?
It has to be the guys that ran the off meta. We had 3 guys that, you know, they ran the bubble gum. They ran the stuff that we're not used to. 2 of them got knocked out. Now we have 3 guys left that run the meta. Clef the God, Henry, Noah, all these guys are going to be running bunch or trips tight end, but we have the one monkey wrench still in the pinwheel. It has to be my guy, AI Nash. The question is, can AI Nash take this off meta? The bubblegum, the way he plays this game, people say it's old school football. He puts the ball down and blows the whistle. He tries to get 4 yards per play, but I want to see, will his offense take him to the very top and crown him the Madden champion?
I guess we'll have to see if he can get it done, seeing as he's the outlier amongst the group. Let's actually look at our group and take a look at our bracket and how exactly we got here to our semifinals. Starting off, our very first competitors, it was Needy versus Noah up next. Noah up next, getting the dub, a close one, 31-28. Then we had Gabagool versus Henry. The number 3 Henry took the dub in that one. Our next matchup of the evening last Friday, it was Mr. Football 88 versus AI Nash. Upset alert, AI Nash coming out of nowhere to get that win. Then our finale last week, it was Clef the God versus Carrie Q. Clef the God, the number 1 ranked player in Madden right now. He won, only by 3 points though. It was 24-21. So here are our semifinalists. First game tonight, Noah up next versus Henry, then AI Nash versus Clef the God. The winner from those games will play each other, and a new Ultimate Thanksgiving 22 champion will be crowned. Now, we've had some incredible gameplay to get us to this point, but now, as I just said, these are our final 4. It's very interesting what's going to happen here because the best of the best are facing the best. We'll be kicking things off with 2 of the very best in the world as the Level Next national champion, Noah up next, takes on Henry. Then later on tonight, I'm already repeating myself, but I want to make sure y'all know the stage is set. Later on tonight, we'll see if the wild card in this tournament, the dark horse, AI Nash, if he can take on the number 1 ranked Madden player in the world, Clef the God. This is our bracket. There's a lot of money on the line, but let's focus in on the matchup we have up next. It's Noah up next and Henry. These are 2 of the youngest champions in MCS history and the number 3 and number 4 ranked players in the world. Not in this tournament, but in the world. And it's really kind of a pick'em, user. This doesn't seem like it's going to be a game of checkers. Nah, this is Madden chess. So what does each competitor need to do tonight to get the upper hand?
Kimmy, I think this is going to be an instant classic. Noah is a great defensive player, but so is Henry. But the thing about it is, Henry is known for having an explosive offense. Noah is known for playing great defense. I feel like if Noah can keep this game up under 25, 24 points, he has a great chance to win it. But if it gets up in the 30s, maybe 40s, I don't believe he can put up points with Henry, because both of these guys are going to be great. Let's just be honest. Both of them have a belt. Henry does not have that independent belt, but Noah is trying to put an epic run together like J-Wall did last year. He's on track if he can get it done. Both of these guys is hungry. I really don't know who I can pick, but I tell you it's going to be an instant classic.
I'm going to force you to pick one of these guys. I got to get a prediction from you. Who's going to go on to the finale? Is it Noah up next, or is it going to be Henry?
Well, it's tough, but I'm going to tell you this. I thought about it long and hard, and I looked at the picture. If y'all seen the picture, Henry done kind of stepped his swag up. He got contacts this year. His gear, he looking kind of fresh. It's a new Henry. We've been seeing him, Mr. 8 for 8, come all this way and somehow come up short. But I think Henry, his focus realigned. I think this time he's going to be ready to go to the finals and just maybe get it done. I'm going with Henry.
Okay, you heard it here from the man himself. He's rocking with Henry. Y'all let us know in the chat who you're rocking with, and we'll see in just a moment who's going to get that dub. Now, a heads up to the chat, since I'm shouting out the chat. We have giveaways all night long. We also have major reveals, so make sure you keep streaming for your very chance to win. Get active, get lit. We're lit. It's Thanksgiving. We know you're trying to escape your family, so stick with us all night long. All right, it's enough of us chatting. Let's go ahead and throw it over to our guys, Nick and T. Davis, for the game call.
Kimmy, thank you so much. Well, tomorrow may be Thanksgiving, but it's a holiday. For us today, it's Belt Day. Here in competitive Madden, we kick things off inside MCS Stadium. It is Henry receiving the ball, taking on Noah. What a battle to kick off the night. This matchup, you look at the numbers, very similar. Similar win-loss records. MCS points, Henry a slight edge. Majors, Henry a slight edge, 8 for 8. But Ty, the biggest difference, Noah has an individual belt while Henry's still looking for one.
You couldn't ask for a better matchup to start off the day here. Noah, Henry, these two guys, two of the best young stars in the game. You see the win and loss records all time and in Madden 22, pretty much identical. Of course, Henry has a little bit of the experience factor, but man, both these guys have a chip on the shoulder, and I cannot wait to start this matchup off.
Wonder if these guys are already thinking about how they are 2 wins away from a belt here in Madden 22. It's a beautiful day to hand out some gold. Nick Mazesco alongside the best button broadcasting, Tyler Davis, TD. This battle, not only are these two the best in the world, the best young stars, but these guys, they seem to always find their ways into big games. The question is, who's going to be able to come away with that win today in a battle that does seem like Madden chess?
Yeah, Noah looking for belt number 2, of course. He might have a rematch against Clef in the finals, and Henry, he has that chip on his shoulder. He's looking to get that first individual solo belt. Of course, happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there. I'm so excited for this first matchup. We're going to have some great John Madden football for you guys today, and I can't wait to get into it.
Yeah, I mean, thankful just to be here with all of y'all to hand out a belt. Now, this is our second of 4 MCS tentpole events here in Madden 22, with the winner of this event taking home 2,000 MCS points. Those count towards that Madden Bowl berth, the largest Madden Bowl prize pool in history at $1 million. Madden NFL 22 Ultimate Thanksgiving has a $250,000 prize pool, with the winner taking home 75 stacks, and of course, that beautiful MCS Madden NFL 22 Ultimate Thanksgiving belt. Now, Ty, I know it's tradition at Thanksgiving. You got to loosen the belt, but I feel like if you're with family and you got this piece of gold, you're tightening this bad boy up and showing off to Aunt Judy.
So many holidays coming up. You could show this belt off. Thanksgiving, Christmas, showing off that gold. Put it on your bookshelf. Put it on your shelf, wherever you need to put it. But look at that thing. Oh, my goodness. One of these guys is going to be super lucky to have that, of course, to go along with those 75 racks.
Yeah, it's going to buy a lot of turkey for you. Now, these two players, some of the most well-known. If you don't know them, let's start off. Man, starting off on offense, it is Henry. Henry Leverett, 18 years old, now located out in Austin, Texas, originally from the Chicagoland area. $151,000 and change in career earnings, the Madden NFL 21 Bowl champion. Ty, the one thing Henry hasn't gotten done is that individual belt, but this kid is the real deal.
Oh, he is legit as legit comes. I mean, there's no one that gets more reps online, too, than Henry. The kid's a mastermind. I said it last week. He's seen everything you can throw at him. Only 18 years old, and guys, he has 150,000 in the bank just from Madden already. Imagine that. And then, of course, you got Noah. Noah's the kid that he just knows how to win. He finds ways. He digs deep. He adjusts to his opponent. So you couldn't ask. This is one of the most anticipated games in a Final Four history that we've had in Madden. I'm fired up for it.
Big throw to Moore, right side to the 38-yard line. How about 36 yards, an absolute beam from Henry, and he's already over midfield.
And the thing with Henry, too, is, he's not really, he's elite at both sides of the ball, right? He's super balanced. He's great at offense and defense. When you have a guy like Noah, he's more of a defensive guru, relies on his stick work. But Henry, honestly, doesn't have any real weaknesses in his game. The one thing for Henry is, he can sometimes fold a little bit when it gets to these pressure games, the Final Four and the finals, and can he get over that hump in this tournament? When he does that, man, there's going to be absolutely no flaws left in Henry's game.
I just want to quell some of the rumors. I know a lot of people are saying, Henry has 151,000 and change. He's won in the MCS. Nobody here on this panel has earned $150,000 calling except User. It was in his contract. That man's Hollywood now. He's asking for some big checks out here.
One Hollywood User. Yeah, listen, User's just out there, man. He's the face of Madden right now. He's doing this. He's doing that. Shout out to User. He's doing it all.
And he gets Thanksgiving tomorrow, and he gets that cherry pie. I mean, that's just not fair.
Good knock out, baby.
In the middle. Ooh,
hold, no, hold.
A little bit of Butterfingers at the 2-yard line. 3rd and 6, big third down opportunity.
Yeah, and of course, Henry rocking that Josh Allen at quarterback, gunslinger, sideline, deadeye. He actually has 2 receivers with route apprentice, so he's not rocking the hot route master like we'll see Noah doing. He's actually using
tackle. Come on, let's go. Good hold, baby. Good hold. Go for it. Go for it.
Defensive. John Abraham with the sack. You saw Henry sort of came out with that stock verticals play out a bunch.
Yeah, Henry's a kid that also likes to come on quick snap, right? He doesn't make too many adjustments a lot of times. He wants to come out, snap the ball before the defender can make their adjustments, try to catch you off guard. That time, Noah was ready for it, and John Abraham gets the block shed, gets the sack. But a good early start here for Henry to get some points on the board.
Well, we love it. Let's bring in the man, the myth, the legend.
Go get 7.
One Hollywood User, sir, I thank you so much for tuning in with us. It's so nice of you to chat with us plebeians.
Listen, I'm not about to let you do this the day before Thanksgiving. I'm trying to relax, and I already hear you telling all these lies, talking about I made the same amount of money as Henry. Do not believe that, chat. They lying on me. Listen, I got this suit from Big Lots. That's it.
He can say it all he wants. We know that's a little bit of a Louis Vuitton. If you don't know Noah Johnson, 19 years old, Ellicott City, Maryland. 122,000 and change in career earnings. The Madden 20 Challenge champion looking to add his 2nd individual belt. And User, you and I are sort of on the same page here. I feel like with 2 belts, we got to start talking about, in the pantheon of Madden, especially in the MCS era, where Noah ranks. If he's able to get a 2nd belt, still a long way to go.
You're so funny, Nick. We had a long argument last night in the Discord. I had to just walk out. I was in there with Clef the God, Ghost Dreeny, and everyone was debating who had the best beginning career between Henry and Noah. They were like, okay, well, Noah has a belt individually, but Henry's 8 for 8. And so I feel like whatever guy comes out of here, because both of them came on the scene at the same time. So it's going to be a hard debate, but I feel like if either one of these guys win this belt, they automatically got to be put in the discussion for top 5, especially me for Henry. Even though this will be the first individual belt for Henry, to consistently show up at a tournament has to be something that you give kudos for.
By the way, big shout out. Love seeing all the tweets coming in at the bottom of the screen. Keep using that hashtag Ultimate Thanksgiving. Saw my guy Heartless down there.
Hold your block, Keyshawn.
Supporters out there. There's a little run left side. Alvin Kamara. We saw on Friday, TD, LeGarrette Blount was an absolute beast.
Yeah, he's one of the best new running backs you can get in Ultimate Team. A lot of guys using that bulldozer ability. Guy's just a big back, so he's going to fall forward. You can truck with him a lot. And the thing with Noah's offense, too, is he's very balanced, right? We saw Henry. He's mainly just a gun bunch player, right? But Noah's going to switch it up on you. He's going to start out in trips, but he'll audible around. He's rocking that Dan Marino at quarterback with the hot route master ability. So he can take any receiver, any running back, or any tight end on the field and adjust his routes, gets that extra route tree out there. We're going to see Noah utilize that a lot here. And Henry right now, coming out in this $146 look, he's given up everything in the middle for the run game and playing all-out coverage against Noah.
And he'll take advantage of that run with Dan Marino. The reason why we bring up LeGarrette Blount, you might see him a bunch today, but Noah going a little bit against the grain, rocking Alvin Kamara in the backfield.
Yeah, a little bit different here. Alvin Kamara, he has that, route apprentice. He has the backfield master, so it's going to be able to beat linebackers quicker on things like angle routes. You can put them on some Texas routes. In Madden 22, of course, you always want to utilize the running back out of the backfield. Little ins and outs, angle routes, table routes, those things are very effective versus both man and zone here in Madden 22.
3-0 Henry the lead on first down. There is LeGarrette Blount into the game, and he'll pick up a yard. So far, Henry moved the ball with ease in that first quarter, and Noah, it's a grind right now.
But that's kind of Noah's game, right? He wants to feel you out, and as we're going to get to the end of the first quarter, he wants to feel you out. He's going to find some runs throughout the game that he thinks he can have success with. So he wants to feel out Henry's defense, see what he's got, and Henry is giving him the middle pretty much wide open. We'll see if Noah continues to try to take advantage of it. He's been trying, but Henry's getting some great block sheds, relying on his user in the middle to blow up these runs.
2nd and 9 for Noah. Dan Marino at the helm. Trips tight end formation. Got Johnson, got Burris, and he's got Robbie Anderson out to the left side. Pretty common 3 wide. And you're going to see in a great gap shoot there from Henry, able to get in the backfield and bring down Kamara quickly back to the line on 3rd and 9.
And you see it, Henry. It looks like almost Henry's giving it to him, but he's so confident in his user with that gap shoot. Noah keeps going back to it, but Henry's right there to blow up the inside zone. Now a crucial 3rd and 9. Noah's going to go to the air.
And how about a little dig route left side? That's Robbie Anderson down to the 28-yard line. The Carolina Panther, former New York Jet, making some plays. As that was nice read. It was a quick read from Noah on that 3rd and long.
Yeah, great read by Noah right there. Zone coverage. It was a deep dig route right there. Robbie Anderson, one of the best receivers. If you guys are out there, add that Robbie Anderson to your ultimate team. He's an absolute stud. So much speed. Noah rocking that deep out elite ability on him. You saw him right there. A little 10-yard dig route. Converts it. Big first down for the belt winner.
Plus, the biggest advantage of having Robbie Anderson out there is Sam Darnold's not throwing to him probably when you were playing. I mean, if you're running Sam Darnold, good luck to you. But it probably got a little bit better of a quarterback. That's 6 yards on first down.
Yeah, they got Cam Newton out there now, but see, this is what Noah does.
He's
gonna,
back.
He's gonna
I don't know if
slow
you
the game
heard.
down.
He's back.
Oh, he's back, baby.
He's back.
He is back. Oh, man. Is Cam Newton a Hall of Famer? Oh, right? No way. Chat, let us know. Is Cam Newton a Hall of Famer? Yes or no?
Boy, he's on that fringe. Maybe.
I don't know.
And off to Kamara. Gets a first down and more to the 8-yard line. They'll call it the 9. But finally, Noah's getting some run game going. He's going to hurry back to the line. He likes the look that Henry's giving him right now.
Yeah, Henry now in that 2-4-5 odd formation. But you see there, that middle's kind of open. Henry going to stack up his safeties now, bring him a little bit closer to the box, try to stop this run as we head into the red zone.
Off that dig route. It's not there, so he's going to throw it to the flat. Burris was wide open. Plaxico inside the 1. Give him 8. This is going to be a 2nd and goal. Needs to lean forward to pick up 6.
Such an interesting play design. I don't know, but he had his running back on an in route, kind of was running into that smoke screen, but the smoke screen was wide open, completely left open right there from Henry. Noah just checks it down. He's able to get it down to the 1-yard line. You got to think right now here, this is probably fullback dive time. Looks like maybe inside zone here. Or, QB power, actually. Dan Marino.
Noah ran that QB power very effectively with Dan yesterday. 2nd and goal. Got Herndon out there to block. There's the QB power. There's a gap shoot. Wham, bam, thank you. Cam Chancellor with the big hit.
You can tell Hen Dog has been in the lab against the QB power. He saw Noah run it last week. He scouted him, and he was ready for it. And that's the one thing you got to be careful with Dan Marino. You might want to have your ball carrier on conservative there, because if you take a hit like that, you can definitely fumble. Great user stick from Henry.
Third and goal, backed up to the 2-yard line. It's LeGarrette.
Let's go! Come on, LeGarrette! Let's go,
Heavy
LeGarrette!
Patriot.
And
that's a heavy man to bring down. LeGarrette Blount powers his way into the end zone.
Give me a stop. Get me a stop, Noah. Get me a stop, please. Please give me a stop, Noah. Get me one stop, man. Come on.
That might not look like much, but that's just the type of adjustments Noah makes, right? He ran it with Dan Marino, got absolutely destroyed, so he puts in LeGarrette Blount, takes his ball carrier off a conservative, puts it on normal, and LeGarrette Blount, the beast, pounds it in. Big opening drive here for Noah to bounce back from Henry's field goal.
Come on, Noah. Give me a
I
stop.
was looking for a stop. Okay, he is. Just confirming. No, you still need that stop? Yeah, bud. I think we need this one more time. It's just LeGarrette Blount. This is just old school power football.
Old school power football, trucking, falling forward, and Noah is absolutely fired up to take the lead.
Give me a stop.
It's old school with a new school twist. I don't think they ran the Wildcat a whole lot in the 40s, but
Tackle, come on.
They might have.
Good tackle, kid.
I feel like Noah's confidence, you can tell when it goes up because he starts talking more. Like, he was silent that first drive against Henry, but he got that touchdown, and now all of a sudden you can see that momentum, that little bit of confidence brewing.
Does he start talking more, or does he just start repeating himself?
I mean, listen, the number of words he uses is like 7, but
Come on.
it's a good 7.
But 100% you're right. You can tell when Noah starts feeling it. He starts to cap a little bit, starts to get, you know, that personality going. I know he repeats himself a lot, but he gets in the zone. He's locked in here. Now it's a big drive for Henry to be able to respond to a little bit of adversity here early.
9 from the 26-yard line. It's Josh Allen at quarterback, rolling left. He's going to want that crosser deep down the field, and he might have him under pressure and accurate, though, and it's going to be overthrown. The pressure from Noah's D-line able to force an incompletion.
And for Henry, that hurts. He invested his capital into sideline dead-eye, and right there he's rolling out, threw it to the sideline, but just a little bit overthrew right there from Josh Allen. You want to be able to set your feet if you can. It's a tough play, and now a big 4th and 9 already.
And it's well covered, and down goes Allen, and Noah gets a stop on the young 8-for-8 champ, Henry. Noah takes over inside the red zone.
The bright lights are nothing for this kid. That's why he's won a belt. That's why he's the level next champion. He adjusts to his opponent, goes to the dollar defense, phenomenal coverage, completely bagged Henry, and now he could potentially go up 2 possessions here.
Well, you got to take this to half. You got to get it first.
Out a heavy Patriot with Dan Marino. Something we were caught off guard with on Friday, but Noah ran it to perfection.
Yeah, he did. Noah rocking that New England Patriots playbook. QB power added this year to the trips tight end. He's been utilizing it well. He likes it. He sees it. He likes to use it for certain defenses.
Let's go, AK!
Camaro with a stiff arm. Get off me. Shake it off like Taylor Swift, and down to the 1-yard line goes Noah. 14 yards on a huge second down. Abracadabra with a magician-like move.
Come on, Noah, finish.
And only 19 years old. Look at the veteran savvy. He goes down the 1-yard line to force Henry to use another timeout. He wants to take all this clock possible.
Fine.
Garrett Blount
fine.
trying to find his way. There's just not a lot of room for Blount to find room up there. He's a big boy.
But that works out better for Noah, honestly. You force Henry to use his final timeout now. Even if you don't score on this play, I'm sure he will if he can, but he's just using all this clock right now, and he's going to go up 14-3. This is a masterful job by Noah.
There's that gap shoot once again from Henry. He's been so good with Cam Chancellor. Ty, a day one item. This is one of those items that you build up by getting your levels in Madden Ultimate Team, and it's one of the best items out there.
Yeah, it's a great point. And Henry, you know, knowing the type of style Noah has, he put the out-my-way ability on that Cam Chancellor, and he's going to be using that Cam Chancellor, especially down here in these red zone opportunities, try to get a big play against the run.
And so Noah with the savvy move to fall down at the 1. The question is that going to come back to bite him, because he's been stuffed 3 times at the 1-yard line?
That is great defense from Henry.
Now
this is a big decision. You can see Noah's kind of hesitating a little bit.
Coming out in trips.
Says it there, I play to win. He says he plays to win. Here we go.
He's coming out in trips. He's got Camaro on the right hip of Dan Marino. 3 wide receivers split to the left side. Clock down under 30 seconds. Massive play here near the end of the first half. Marino back to pass. Noah looks underneath. He's got Camaro. What a tackle though at the 1-yard line, and Henry gets a stop right back.
Defense from the Hen Dog. Oh my goodness, 4 plays in a row from the 1- and 2-yard line, and Henry gets the stop in a critical moment. I thought Noah was going to almost take that down and call timeout or take the delay. He hiked it at 1 on the play clock, goes for it, and it doesn't pay off. Now Henry's got to be very careful here, backed up at his 1.
We're going to have those reveals of those LTDs
at
halftime. Oh, Allen's in trouble. Allen pops up. That could have been 6.
Oh my goodness, that was almost ultra dangerous. That could have been a pick. That could have been a fumble. That could have been anything. If you're Henry at this point, you might just want to run fullback dive or something and try to get out of this end zone. This is scary territory. You barely can see the field in Madden when you're trying to pass from here, so this is really tough for young Henry.
Henry doing his best Neo impression, dodging bullets left and right. He throws to the wheel route. It's LeGarrette Blount. That'll give Henry some room. We heard Noah say before, you know, right when he went down to the 1 yard line, he said, listen, worst case scenario, we go up by 7. We kick our 3. He goes against that. He goes for the touchdown on 4th down, and Henry gets the stop. It stays a 7-3 game at halftime.
Oh, man, what a first half. It feels like it flew by, too, because Noah kind of controlled this first half, right? He slowed the game down, used a lot of that clock, limited Henry's possessions, got that one defensive stand. He was in complete control, almost looked like he's going to go 14-3, but Henry, all the momentum right now, getting that stop on the goal line. What a first half here between Noah and Henry.
Ooh, I'm sweating like we're just after Thanksgiving dinner, but we're only halfway through our first semifinal. What a dogfight. Noah up 7-3 on Henry. Well, we got a whole lot coming up here on the show. For more on that, let's throw it back to Kimmy and User.
Nick and Ty, thank you so much. You see it here. The score at halftime, it's 7-3 with Noah up next in the lead. I know you got some thoughts because I heard you in my ear as the game was going on. I'm sure you're fired up about this first half. Noah kind of controlling the game. Henry playing great on defense. The huge takeaway here, Noah had an opportunity to go and score, and then he stopped before he got in the end zone. And now look, he wasn't able to get up any points. So what's the takeaway from this first half?
I mean, I'm just watching the high-level Madden as these guys make adjustments and great plays. As you saw, Henry was blowing Noah's run up in the backfield. He had him just where he wanted him. He held him to 3. He started slowing the game down, making sure, guess what? I'm not going to have to put up a bunch of points because I'm going to use this clock. And Henry looked like he had great run D. And then Noah mixed it up and ran the counter. And then Henry's like, oh, snap. I don't have a gap shoot for the counter. And as you saw, Noah offense started moving. But then Noah made a monumental mistake, if you ask me. When you're playing a great Madden player, it doesn't matter who you're playing, Skimbo, Clef the God, Drini, any of those top guys, you take your points. And Henry, he's right on the cusp of being one of those top guys. He's 8 for 8. When you get a chance to score, you take it. Him not going into that end zone, now he leaves with nothing, nada. That's a major mistake by him. He could be going into half right now, up 2 possessions. He's playing great D on Henry. You never know what happens when you give Henry that ball back with 40 seconds. I understand why he did it, but you still have to take the points, whether it be the field goal or walk into that end zone. Not going for it right there was a monumental mistake. Now he gets held to 3. Henry's right in this game with 1 possession, and now you're in a dogfight down to the very end.
Henry probably a little upset over that first half as well. We've seen his incredible defense so far tonight. I'm sure that'll continue in the second half. But as the score stands, as right now, it's Noah up next up. It's 7-3. Henry trailing by 4. Now, earlier in the evening, we gave you guys a head up about some reveals and giveaways going on throughout the evening. So, chat, are you ready? I'm looking. All y'all are in the chat saying dump truck, giveaways. All right, I guess you guys are ready. So here's our very first look at the LTDs coming to Mutt on Thursday. Make sure you go ahead and follow at EA_Sports_Mutt for a look for the new in-game messaging to confirm when these items are live in the game. Now, you want to build out that O-line. Don't worry, we got you covered. First, let's start with this 95 overall Quentin Nelson. Now, Quentin Nelson, he's the GOAT, one of the greatest, but guess what? He's not the only guy on your screen. If you need something who's a little bit more defensive minded, then what about this 95 overall Chris Jones? Now, user, these 2 items, what do you think? Quentin Nelson and Chris Jones, 95 overall. What do you like about these items?
I've never been a lineman guy, but let me tell you, Quentin Nelson, you're definitely going to have him on the squad because you always want to have the best lineman out here. But this Chris Jones card being added with the Chiefs team, the Chiefs team is starting to get back crazy now. And he has 96 power move, 90 finesse. So he hits both thresholds. Chris Jones is definitely going to have to be added to the squad if you have a Chiefs team. It's a nice addition.
I love it. Well, guess what? There's a lucky winner who's going to get both of these items, both Quentin Nelson and Chris Jones. It's not you. I'm sorry, it could have been you if you said your grandma would mail me some cherry pie, but it's not. Instead, the very lucky winner of both Quentin Nelson and Chris Jones is D'Angelo the Man 1. D'Angelo the Man 1, congratulations. And as a reminder, we have more reveals and giveaways throughout the evening, so make sure you continue to stream and hang out with us all night long as we get closer to crowning a champion. Now, before we get to the break, we want to know, can Noah Up Next keep his hopes alive for his second MCS belt? He's had an amazing run since bursting onto the competitive Madden scene 2 years ago and as the new face of esports at West Virginia University. The 19-year-old from Maryland feels like he's just getting started.
Dropping back to passes, Noah, he's got a man! Touchdown, Terry for Noah in the Come on, man! Laser!
Representing West Virginia has been awesome. Playing in the pro scene, you're always only really representing yourself. And for this tournament, I'm representing the whole University of West Virginia and like the program. I'm just playing for something bigger than me. Playing in the Level Next tournament, it's basically just like a precursor for the Ultimate Thanksgiving tournament. Because there's nothing like playing in a high-stakes game for a lot of money. 2 years ago, Madden for me was just a hobby. When I was going into that first tournament, I wasn't expecting really anything. I honestly was just like, oh, this should be fun. Fast forward to now, it's changed a lot. I cherish every moment because you never know when your last tournament could be.
Clef the God, looking, firing for the end zone, and it's picked off! And Noah's gonna win the belt, swagging around!
I really don't feel like there's anyone better than me in the world. I feel like once I have a game plan for someone and I'm able to prepare for them, I don't think anyone can beat me.
Looking over the top. One time, he's got it! Noah with the end zone! And you know the TGL guys are going crazy!
I've played in obviously a ton of big games, so like the bright lights aren't really going to get to me. It's just making sure I'm mentally prepared, and I think I've done a pretty good job the last couple years. I mean, my goals are pretty simple. Like, I want to be the best player to ever play the game. Second place isn't an option. Just making the live isn't an option. Like, that's expected. My goal is to win the tournament and bring home another belt.
One of the best plays in MCS history.
Hello, everybody. What a beautiful evening here in Southern California where all the stars are out for the grand opening of Madden Land.
This park has everything, including Jalen. How you feeling?
Feels like game day, all right.
Then there's the pressure cooker. It's one heck of a ride. The rush of adrenaline, the joy, and the chaos of a game day experience. It's all right here. Aaron.
Here, you can literally ride momentum. And dreams are made with the dream team you build.
Please welcome everybody, Tom Brady.
Welcome to Madden Land.
It's game time, baby.
And the blowout continues. It's another touchdown. What a huge play at this point in the game. breaks the tackle. Now an alley. Fighting through, and he's got space. He will score. Touchdown.
Nady takes the lead.
Let's go.
76 yards for the collegiate champs. And Noah will go on to the final four.
I mean, am I just the best ever? Am I just the best?
1, 2, took 3 plays for Henry to find a bomb over the top.
It's too easy for this kid out here.
For Henry, 1 win down.
Welcome to the big leagues, AI Nash.
How he get ranked number 7 though?
A touchdown for Nash as he goes up by a score.
This is something we have not seen all year.
This dude, number 7.
It's a flood. Open up the floodgates, boys. And he should have a free touchdown. Great play call from Kerry.
Oh, he threw a pick. He threw a pick. That's turnover. And now Kerry's got room. He's going to find his way. 10-5 touchdown for the Q.
Kerry Q is right back in it.
He had B wide open. He had B open. And he threw a pick in the end zone. Kerry's got life. It's on the middle. Oh, Clark got the pick back.
GG, man.
Second half action coming up in our first semifinal. Noah taking on Henry, a 7-3 lead for the West Virginia eSport athlete, your Level Next collegiate champion, Nick Mazesko, Tyler Davis, along with you. TD, great point. I was in the Discords. My man, Young Tony, one of the smartest guys I know, he sat there and he goes, listen, if you're Noah, why do you go down there on the 1-yard line when you saw Henry had heavy Panther defense? It was a struggle for him to get in the end zone on the first drive. Why go down on the 1 there when you know how hard it is to score against this guy?
It's such a great point. And even after you run it, 3 times, even on that 4th down, switch it up. Henry's obviously been labbing for it, been ready for it, blew it up 4 times in a row. So great point by Young Tony. I would like to see him go maybe to goal line, run a fullback dive, run a sting, a power O, something different, because that was huge for Henry. Now, the one good thing for Noah, of course, is he gets the ball coming out of the second half. And let's take a look. He just went in the playbook of AI Nash. He just ran a little triple option on Henry, and I guarantee you that Henry was not labbing against that for Noah. This is the type of stuff that Noah does. Second half adjustments. He goes in deep in his playbook, goes into his bag, comes out in the triple option, has success with it on the first play.
Marino in the gun for Noah. A little halfback counter out of shotgun. I also am legally required to tell you, as I was told that I'm required to say that Canes gave Henry that defense. I'm not sure if that's true, but he said I have to say it, and I listen to what Canes says.
Well, wasn't Canes giving Henry driving lessons too? He's just helping him out with everything. Life,
I kind of
Madden.
believe it. I kind of just say it. It's sort of a blink twice if you're being held against your will sort of moment there. I am saying this against it's my own free will saying this. Yes, yes. Underneath pass, 3rd and 7 coming up for Noah.
Saw Henry went with a little run commit 2 plays ago. This is just a high-level chess match. I mean, these two guys so locked in. The adjustments, amazing. This is great.
53 is out there blocking ghosts. He's out there blocking ghosts. There ain't nobody he's blocking. And finally, Evan Ingram breaks off his route and comes up with a huge play for Noah.
A little freestyle action from Noah. He had a couple guys at the end there. Waits and waits for the bounce back route deep right there. Henry had everything covered, just no pass rush at all. Noah takes advantage.
Might have been out there blocking the popcorn vendor for all I know. There's Evan Ingram once again. Giants fans are looking at this going, Evan Ingram hasn't held on to this many catches in a long time.
Yeah, one of the bigger busts for the Giants at the tight end spot, but great route combo right there from Noah. Little slant tight end post combo. He waits for Henry to bite on the slant, comes back to the left of the tight end post.
Stick it. Come on.
Wide open
Dot,
there.
dot, dot,
He
dot,
is. Who
dot,
else?
dot, dot.
Robbie touchdown.
One stop, Noah. Come on.
One
Finish
tie.
it, Noah. Finish
Noah
the game.
Up by 2
Finish
scores.
the game, kid. Finish the game. Come on. Finish it, Noah. Finish the game. Finish it, man. Come on.
Looked like a little bit of a
Finish
blown
the game,
coverage
Noah.
right there from Henry. Not sure if he
Finish
put
the
his
game,
free
kid.
safety in a hook zone, a yellow zone right there, but that
Finish
dig
the
route
game.
was just, you can't get any more
Finish
wide
it,
open
man.
than that
Finish the
in the
game.
back of the end zone. Huge opening drive to start the second half for Noah. Now all the pressure in the world is shifted onto Henry.
Thinking Noah should finish the game, as he said it 13 times there. Here's that broken play. They get 53 with the great blocking form out there. And finally, Evan Ingram breaks off the route, is able to make a big play. And Henry cannot believe his defense didn't get after the quarterback.
Yeah, Henry's very upset right there. Just no pass rush at all. Had all day, and Noah makes a play and then able to capitalize for a touchdown. Getting that touchdown is crucial there instead of kicking a field goal.
Well, Henry has yet to find the end zone. This would be a great time to do it. Needs to find 6 to stay in this ball game. Yeah, Josh Allen.
Come on.
Rolling
Oh,
right.
yeah, come on.
Might have him down the field, but this pressure for Noah, it hasn't gotten there quickly, but it's got there at the right time.
Yeah, and only a 3-man rush there, and you saw the stick work of Noah. Clicked on to the closest defender to the quarterback, the defensive end, able to force an incompletion. Almost had a sack right there, so you see the stick work in full effect for Noah.
Scream.
5-man
Come
rush,
on.
screamer off the edge. Just
Scream.
as I said, it wasn't getting there quickly. Noah sends the heat and just misses more on the right side.
Noah sends the pressure out of that dollar, sent the DBs off the edge, got that under pressure, the worst thing you can get in Madden, right, when you're passing the ball from the quarterback position. Unfortunate for Henry because that was open.
Allen. Stepping left, looking left, just trying to throw it out.
Oh
There's
my
that dead eye,
God,
and it
man,
just
come
gets
on,
there. Oh,
bro.
Robbie Anderson fit that into a tight window. How about the throw from Josh Allen?
He caught that? Oh my goodness. I wasn't sure if it was picked, if it was caught, if it was incomplete. That is as tight of a window as you can find. Robbie Anderson had a few steps on him. Nice little post route going to the sideline, and Henry's able to convert on a crucial 3rd down.
Maybe that'll get a little momentum for young Henry Leverett, Austin, Texas native now. 2-man rush from Noah. Looking for the dig route on the run, inaccurate, but Robbie Anderson goes up there with that stickum and is able to bring down the catch. And just like that, Henry 7 yards out from cutting into this lead.
Henry with a flood concept to the right side. Corner route with an out route, came backside. He brought Noah's user over to the right, throws it back to the left for a big play.
Oh, boy,
my
was
God,
that
Denzel,
not
come
the
on.
read. Tight coverage out there. Denzel couldn't come up with a pick, and as a Browns fan and an Ohio State fan, I can say that is inaccurate. We need to fix that.
Oh, that was very scary. I like the play design from Henry, but he was a little bit impatient with it. If he would have waited about 2 seconds longer, that tight end would have got open in the back of the end zone. Henry he's really in go mode, so he's trying to get a touchdown as soon as possible, but he forced it a little bit too soon.
Second and goal.
Pick. Come on.
Again. Hey,
Let's go.
Reed with the acrobat
Come on,
going
Hayes.
crazy.
Let's go,
And Henry
Hayes.
a red
Finish it,
zone
Noah.
turnover.
Finish the
And
game.
Noah
Go
can
get 7
taste
again.
the title game coming up. He already has 1 title. Can he make it
Go
2?
get 7 again.
On the path to a second belt. You hear, no, he's going to tell you he's going to finish it. He's going to tell you about 5 times he's going to finish it. But what a pick from the acrobat. That's why he has 7 acrobats out there in the secondary. Bad read by Henry. The wheel route was not open to the running back. Noah clicks on with a great user pick. It's a lurk, and now Noah's in absolute business. And you know that Noah's going to start to use this clock here in the 3rd.
7 acrobats. Is that even legal? Are we allowed to do that out here? Got the whole Cirque du Soleil act out here. 2nd and 4, 14-3. Noah with the lead. And now, gonna start using that clock. Gives it to
Henry with
Kamara. Not a whole lot there.
Henry with the run commit, smart, and you saw Noah too. Both these guys are so smart. Noah waited till it got under 30 seconds on the game clock. Of course, high IQ, next level stuff, so he can take it to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Henry counters with the run commit. Great chess match, but Noah in complete control.
It's time to head to our fourth quarter. It's presented by Snickers. Snickers satisfies 14-3. Noah's pretty satisfied at score stands like this. There's still lots of time for young Hen Dog to get back in it. Ister 8 for 8. Trying to put up a comeback. Needs to stop here. He's not going to get one. And there goes Kamara into open space. 45-40. He'll be taken down inside the 40, the 37-yard line. Noah already thinking, can I take home this belt?
Big time run from Noah. He's been running the inside zone, so this time he switches it to a quick base. It picked up Henry's gap shoot from the right side there. Great adjustment from Noah. You saw that the user was nowhere to be found. He had the whole gap right up the left. And it's milk and cookies time now for Noah up next.
Ty, talk to me for a second about how big that changes between an inside zone out of a trips tight end and a quick base. What is the biggest difference for the people at home who are going? Those look like the same runs.
Yeah, so one is an inside zone where the blocking kind of just all goes forward, right? With the quick base, you actually have a pulling guard that comes from the right to the left in that case. It just allows for extra things. You get that extra lead blocker going up that left gap. Sometimes you can counter the user with the quick bases because it kind of picks up the user from the right side with the pulling guard. So a lot of different things, and that's what Noah does. He kind of switches his runs, tries to find what works throughout the game. That time, the quick base paid dividends.
Second and 13, play action, rolling right. And looking over the middle, he's got who else? Robbie Anderson's been so clutch for him today. Another first down for Noah.
Dang, dude.
That's a big dot from Noah. And you see Henry, it's starting to hit him now. He's getting real upset because that right there for Noah gives him about another minute he can waste off this clock, going to get him even closer to the 2-minute warning. And right there, Noah, it looked like a little delay fade. Delay fade back? He didn't go to it, but it was kind of open. But this time he goes to the crossing route.
Sir, no, there's no delay fades. We did the in memoriam. You can't be talking about that.
I know I'm not the only one that saw that, though.
We already had the emotional goodbye, Tyler. We can't bring people back from that, okay? We've already said our prayers. We laid it to rest. Now we got to move on.
Wait. Is the delay fade like the Undertaker? Is it gonna rise up from the dead?
The dead man. Yeah, but it's coming back as a sort of a slightly fat motorcycle guy. It's kind of weird. It's not good. It's not the good version of Taker.
Well, I love the American Undertaker.
Biker Taker was cool. When he first came back, though, he was like massively out of shape because he had like the knee surgery or the hip surgery. So like the first 6 months, it wasn't good. It wasn't pretty. Marino on 2nd and 9. He might have a touchdown left side. Looking left. Rolling left. They slide down at the 16.
And you saw that he might have X, but that's just what the smart play is from Noah right there. You just go down with the quarterback because in this spot, Noah, he doesn't even care about scoring a touchdown. All that matters is the clock right here. He's going to have to unfortunately call one more play before the 2-minute warning. And if you're Henry, this is the game. You have to hold him right here to 3. If he gets another first down, you're going to have to start using your timeouts. It's probably GG's. So biggest play in the game, biggest play of the season right now for Henry on defense.
Hold to 3 keeps it a 2-score game.
Let's go!
Bring that off the edge over the middle. There's
Let's go, man. Come on.
Being able to put the halfback on a Texas route is so clutch, especially against the Blitz. 2-minute warning. This game is almost wrapped up like a Christmas present.
Are you a passer, Noah? Are you a passer? Let me find out. Are you defense?
I don't have much to say. The kid is clutch. He's telling himself he's a passer. And, guys, let me tell you, Noah, he's known as a runner. He is 11 for 11 passing the ball. Put some respect on this man's passing game because he's just taking out Henry. And this was a pretty dominating performance. I mean, wow, I'm impressed. The kid came out with a game plan. He's passing the ball. He's running the ball. He's balanced, and he's coming up clutch on a big 3rd down when he needed it the most.
The biggest difference in this game, Ty, is field goals versus touchdowns. Henry was not able to find the end zone so far.
No, man, hold your block.
Right side. He also got stopped on his own side of the field. I mean, this wasn't so much Henry. Like, we've seen Henry at times maybe not lock in quite as much as we'd like to see him. This one, Noah just outplayed him. Noah was the better person today.
Yeah, 100%. I think you nailed it. Got outplayed. Henry was locked in. He was fine, especially big early on in the game. It's just Noah knows how to adjust. He comes up clutch. And to me, it looked like Noah's a little bit more prepared, right? Knew exactly what Henry wanted to do, but you said it, he just got outplayed.
He's giving you the look, my brother. He's giving you the look, my brother, Dan.
QB power time.
Look, my brother, Dan.
Yep.
Stop and go. Oh, I stopped and go.
I don't know if that was the look. That wasn't quite the look he was looking for. So Henry will get, he does have a chance. Listen, we've seen weird things happen here in Madden 22. Stops him, holds him to a field goal.
I just need to catch my onside
kick. The kick is up, it is good, but with a $146 and no timeouts, it's a tall task
That's
for
all
Henry.
we need. That's all we need.
It is. We've
Nothing
seen
big.
crazier things happen, so
nothing
Henry's
big.
still alive.
It's nothing big at all. Just catch my onside kick.
As we
and
listen
chill.
to Noah
Just catch
continue
my
on
onside
capping,
kick and
but
Catch
that
my
drive
onside
right
kick
there
and we
from
chilling.
Noah was just excellent.
Catch my onside kick and we chilling. Just catch
Got
my
Henry
onside
to
kick.
use all 3
That's all we need
timeouts.
to do.
Look at our youngest belt winners ever. These two players right at the top. Noah winning that Madden 20 challenge at just over 17 years, 6 months old. Took home that big purple belt and put his name on the map, TD, and he hasn't looked back since.
No, he hasn't. And if you guys are out there and you're just starting to get into competitive Madden, just take a look.
He caught
a
that.
huge play right there. But if you guys are just getting into competitive Madden, these two guys right here are going to be household names for the next 10 years at least. So we'll be seeing a lot of Noah and Henry in future Madden tournaments for sure.
Nice.
Left. Okay, well, if you're going to stay in this game, you need Robbie Anderson to come down with that catch. Didn't look to feed him bounds. It was quite a read from Henry, and it was right what he needed, but Robbie sold for him.
So unfortunate for Henry. He got behind the zone drops right there. You saw it. Noah has his zone drops on about 30 yards right there, the max. And Henry cooked up a crosser to get behind it. Just couldn't get the feet down. Very unfortunate.
Split Blunt out of the backfield on 2nd and 10, minute 11 to go in this first semifinal. Noah screaming at him. Quick throw in the middle, picked off by Cam.
I mean, I am defense.
And that one
defense.
will seal this one.
3 points.
Noah's
That's all
on to
we
the
could do.
finals.
Come on, brother. Come on. After all I've been hearing, that's all we could do, 3 points? Woo! Oh my God, I'm different on defense. Ain't I threw for 100% completion percentage? Am I just everything? We're going to find out in the finals. We're going to find out in the finals, Noah. We're going to find out in the finals, kid. We're going to find out in the finals. We're going to find out in the finals. Come on. Let's go. GG's.
GG's
What a
in the
performance.
Chat. I mean, just a stellar. I mean, this is one of those performances, wire to wire. Even you look back to that play at the end of the half where he went down to the 1-yard line. At the end of the day, like, it ended up not mattering because Noah just seems at the top of his game on both sides of the ball. This is why he's the level next national champion.
I think he had the quote of the night, right? He said, "I am defense." And he proved it. We already considered Noah, a top 3, top 5 defensive player in the world. And this performance going up against Henry, one of the best players, offense, defense, and Noah did it all. And you heard it too. 100% completion percentage. I think he was 11 for 11. That is not Noah's game, right? He's a defensive guru. But he had a game plan, stuck to it, and locked up what he needed to. And if you think about it, if he would have got that touchdown when he got stopped in the 1, this could be 24-3. So this was just domination at its finest from young Noah. Super impressive, and he's going to another championship game.
And on the flip side for Henry, just 18 years old, 8 for 8 in finals. Looking to go 9 for 9, coming up with a wild card, but it just seems like it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Henry's gotten so close to that individual belt, but just fell short today. As there's zeros on the clock, Noah takes this one 17-3.
Yeah, big time win. We know Hendog will be back, man. He's only 18 years old. He's been in multiple finals. He's been in the finals. He's been in multiple Final Fours. But today is all about Noah so far in his first semifinal game. Domination, 17-3 over Henry, and he's going to the finals.
Noah looks locked in and ready to go. We'll just have to find out who he's going to play in that final as we take you inside the Snickers Virtual Players Lounge after that 17-3 game. Noah over Henry. Nick Mazesco, Tyler Davis along with you, TD. I mean, what more can you say about Noah? After that Madden Challenge win, a lot of people wondered, did he win that just because he got CJ2K? Is this a guy who just sort of fell into what was Madden 20 and was built for that game? But he has proved ever since then, not only is he more than that, but he has improved on every side of the ball. And this is somebody that we could be looking at multiple belts for this kid.
Yeah, the kid's ceiling is probably greatest of all time, right? If he keeps on this track. Just impressive. He can do it all. Offense, defense. We know him as that defensive guru, right? And he runs the ball. He adjusts to his opponent. But he's going for 11-11 for out here passing. Like, that just shows how much he has improved on offense. And, man, the sky's the limit for this kid. He's going to a game for 75 racks in about an hour. So that's a big-time win.
Well, let's bring him in, our first finalist here in the Madden NFL 22 Ultimate Thanksgiving Tournament. It is West Virginia eSport athlete and your level next collegiate national champion. No, I'm getting tired of all these accolades. There's a lot to say about you right now, and now you're a finalist here for the Ultimate Thanksgiving. Congrats on your win. I'm curious. You asked yourself this. You asked the chat this. I'm curious. Are you a passer now? Because you were out there lasering.
I mean, I don't know. We're going to find out in the finals. I played super slow that game just because I'd never seen that defense before. He caught me off guard. He had like a bench press, pressing my beat receiver. But it wasn't very good run defense, so I knew some runs that would beat it. I kind of just gave him the tour, was labbing mid-game, kind of get the counter, the quarterback power, and all the bases and all that. And I had a game plan coming in on defense, and it obviously worked out. I think he threw for 37% completion percentage, so I felt pretty good on defense.
Yeah, Noah, congrats, man. Impressive. My question is simple. Who do you want in the finals? You want to go up against Clef again, try to go 2-0 versus him in the finals, or would you rather play AI Nash? Who would you rather see in about an hour from now?
It doesn't matter who I play. I'll play whoever's in front of me. It's actually, I feel pretty comfortable against both the guys because most people don't feel comfortable with Nash just because they don't really know who he is. And he kind of came on the scene the way that I did. And so I feel super comfortable the way that he plays just because he's a money games guy, and that's where I came from. And then obviously everyone knows Clef. Played him 100 times on the ladders. Played him in the finals to win my belt. So obviously know what I'm getting from him too. So it would be a good game regardless.
Cannot wait to watch it, my friend. Congratulations. Enjoy this little break and get ready for that championship game. Belts on the line, $75K on the line. I know you'll be ready. So congrats once again. What a game this was between two of the best bright young stars here in the game of Madden. Noah able to take down Henry in this semifinal matchup. We still got another semifinal to go. We'll have reaction, analysis, and a preview of our upcoming semifinal with Kimmy and User right after this.
The Madden NFL 22 Ultimate Thanksgiving is brought to you in part by Snickers. Snickers satisfies.
Matt. I think I got my fantasy nights mixed up. Hey, Bill.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
You sure?
Yeah.
Snickers satisfies.
And the blowout continues. It's another touchdown. What a huge play at this point in the game. Breaks the tackle now with Allen. Fighting through, and he's got space. He will score. Touchdown.
Hello, everybody. What a beautiful evening here in Southern California where all the stars are out for the grand opening of Madden Land.
This park has everything, including Jalen. How you feeling?
Feels like game day, all right.
Then there's the pressure cooker. It's one heck of a ride. The rush of adrenaline, the joy, and the chaos of a game day experience. It's all right here. Aaron.
Here, you can literally ride momentum. And dreams are made with the dream team you build.
Please welcome everybody, Tom Brady!
Welcome to Madden Land.
It's game time, baby.
One of the best plays in MCS history.
Favorite Thanksgiving Day tradition?
Watching the Cowboys.
Hopefully we got a good game on. Watching the Cowboys. Hopefully they lose. You know, I root for them to lose.
When we get around each other, we always talking mess to each other and just laughing, watching the games.
Mostly be Lions and somebody. Oh, and Cowboys and somebody.
If the Eagles were playing the Cowboys, the Eagles get a dub against the Cowboys, but just the Cowboys losing in general. That's a great start to Thanksgiving.
The best Thanksgiving tradition, I guess, is just eating the food. You know, we all sat down, ate food, and told jokes.
Pretty much just watching football with my dad. I mean, those times are so much fun.
Being around my family, you know, eating some good food, watching some good football.
I love watching football, you know what I'm saying? So football plus food, you know what I'm saying? That's just a win-win, you know what I'm saying?
Welcome back into the Ultimate Thanksgiving 22. Just hearing some of our competitors' favorite Thanksgiving traditions. I hope you and your family have some as well. But our tradition this year is seeing who is going to be crowned the Ultimate Thanksgiving 22 champion. Maybe it's gonna be Noah. He's getting the upset and the huge win versus Henry. User, you good? You picked Henry to get the dub in this one, but that was not the case.
I mean, listen, Noah played a great game. Really, he had a game plan. He kept control of the clock, played great defensively, and he went 11 for 11. And really, his run game is really pretty much that set up his pass game. He just had a great game plan, and he took control of the game from beginning to end.
And that's what you gotta do to win. So he is headed on to our finals, but let's see exactly how that game shook out in case you're just joining us. Taking a look at our highlights, starting in the second quarter, Noah's up 7-3. He's driving a pass to Alvin Kamara. He's gonna get in the end zone. Just kidding, he's gonna stop at the 1-yard line? A little weird there, but moments later, it's a 4th and goal. Henry obviously upset. Let's see, maybe now he'll get in the end zone. Yes, yes, no, just kidding. Henry with that insane defense to give him the stop. Now moving on to quarter 3, Noah driving, it's a 3rd and 7. He lobs a pass over, boom, who catches it? Evan Ingram to keep that drive alive. Then it's an 11-yard pass to Robbie Anderson. He goes up 2 possessions, 14-3. Henry then, he tries to score. Instead, he throws a pick to the end zone for Noah. That kind of seals the deal in this game. Insane defense, insane offense. Noah up next with the win. Taking a look at our bracket, Noah's either going to face our next game. It's AI Nash versus Clef the God. Clef, notably the #1 ranked player in Madden in the world right this second. But AI Nash, he got it done. He got an upset last Friday. Maybe he can get it done. But Noah, one step closer to possibly being named the Ultimate Thanksgiving 22 champion and getting yet another belt. Now, before we get on to our second semifinal game, here's a look at some of the high elites that will be releasing during our Thanksgiving holiday season's Blitz program. Now make sure you continue to watch the show, as we will also be revealing the Blitz program LTD and 2 of the 3 Blitz program champions later on. But user, first I gotta run you through these 3 guys. First up, we've got the Bengals rookie phenom. It's Jamar Chase at a 92 overall with a 93 speed. A deep threat for sure for your Mutt team. Then we've got the Chargers All-Pro safety, none other than Derwin James, with a 93 speed as well, 92 pursuit acceleration, zone coverage, and power. Last, certainly not least, we're sticking with the rookie, just kind of like Jamar Chase. It's Jalen Hurts at the threshold with the 90 overall, 90 on the speed as well with his scrambler ability, also throw power at 92. Now user, out of these 3, who's catching your eye of these high elites?
The Jamar Chase and the Derwin James is crazy. I'm not using Jalen, but I'm definitely getting Derwin James. You have to. The guy's like 6'3", 6'4" in the game. He's real big, pause, and then he has the speed. You have a Chargers team, he's going to have 98 speed. Even without him, he's going to be 96 speed. Another big hitter, fast, can get the win anywhere on the field. You got to have both of these cards, the Derwin James and the Jamar Chase.
It's Thanksgiving. We're thankful to all of you guys. So of course we got to hook you up with some of these incredible giveaways. And guess what? Now, while we've gone to great length to ensure that user receives absolutely none of these, even though he asks me every single time if he is the lucky winner, one lucky winner is actually about to win all 3 of these high elites. So drum roll with me. The winner is, it is Elite J1. Elite J1, you are the lucky winner of all 3 of these. You get Jamar Chase, Derwin James, and Jalen Hurts. So congratulations to you. And a reminder that we'll have more reveals and giveaways throughout the evening. We're giving things away all night long. It's Thanksgiving. We're thankful you guys are rocking with us. The Ultimate Thanksgiving 22 champion will be crowned shortly. But first, user, let's talk about our next game. 2 incredible competitors with 2 very different strategies. On one side, we have AI Nash, the upset winner from last Friday, making his very first ever live event. Then on the other side, we have the #1 ranked Madden player in the world in Clef the God. Now, Clef is arguably the most established player without a belt, while AI Nash is kind of playing with house money here. So how worried should Clef be heading into this game?
I mean, he has to play a perfect game, to be honest. Like you said, it's house money for AI Nash. AI Nash, he has no respect of the ranking system. I didn't do the rankings, but you heard him last week. He said, this is #7. Could you imagine what type of slander what will come out his mouth if he beat Clef? This is the #1 guy? He won't even have to win a belt. He'll go crazy. So Clef has to represent not only for the Madden community, but his ranking and his whole legacy. AI Nash, he has no pressure on him at all. He's going to come out here running the ball, but he also said he might mix it up. We really don't know what this guy is going to do. It reminds me a lot of Noah. He's just going to play whatever he thinks is going to work. And this is where we're going to see, can the #1 guy, the top of the top, adjust? When he gets somebody just out the random, out the blue, will you be able to adjust and earn that title as #1 Madden player in the world?
I mean, I like an upset. So if I was going to predict what was going to happen, maybe I'd rock with AI Nash, but I want to know what you're thinking.
It's tough. It's tough. I'm going to be honest. I wasn't expecting Noah to go out like that. Noah Noah kind of shocked me. I said, you know what? Maybe the mush is in the building. Maybe I need to switch it up, because last time I was here, I kind of rolled with Clef, and things went differently. They went differently, and that's my boy. But I think I'm going to go with the underdog, AI Nash.
Ooh. Okay, so we're both picking the underdog. Okay, chat's going crazy. Like, what? Let's see what'll happen. We will get to this matchup of AI Nash versus Clef the God. But first, Clef the God, he's arguably the most decorated Madden player in the world. But he's without a belt. Now coming in second at the Madden 20 Challenge in this year's Ultimate Kickoff. But where many would lose track and get discouraged, the top-ranked player in the world is just built different, and he finds motivation somehow.
I always thought, since I picked up these sticks, that I was the best. You know, when I came in here at Madden 19 and started competing, I really believed I was the best. With these losses, these tough losses I've taken, you know, it's helped me because like I'm just getting more and more experience. And like I say, it's not a matter of if, it's more wins.
His first touchdown in 2 games. It came with seconds left in his Madden life.
I just try to stay in my own head, you know, just stay to my values, stay in my beliefs, and just know who I am. This is my all right now, this moment, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it means for me, just ultra focused, you know, trying to get the job done by any means and trying to be at my best.
There, but what can Henry do? Oh my God! Jerome Baker! He swivels to the 10, walked off again!
I really amp myself up, like, just tell myself, you the best. You the baddest in the land, man. Like, this is what you do. You Clef the God. I want to be on that Mount Rushmore. I want to be one of the GOATs. I'd be lying to sit here and say I don't want to be one of the GOATs.
What a beautiful evening here in Southern California for the grand opening of Madden Land.
This park has everything, including Jalen. How you feeling?
Feels like game day, all right.
Here in Madden Land, dreams are made with the dream team you build.
Welcome to Madden Land.
It's game time, baby!
Rated E for everyone.
Mental health and wellness is so important in the world of gaming.
I don't think there should be a stigma when it comes to seeking help.
For me, mental health is the most underrated thing.
It's important to take a break from that competition to reset yourself.
정신 건강이 건강할수록 게임 플레이가 잘 되는 것 같아서 저는 중요하다고 생각을 합니다.
For me, it's another extra edge when, you know, I'm competing and I know like I could keep my emotions intact.
My daily routine that helps me improve my mental health is working out.
I think of what I'm grateful for.
You know, I have a cat, I have a dog, love spending time with them.
You know, I take the time to do like meditation and stuff like that, just to kind of calm my body, calm my mind.
Practice makes perfect into kind of breaking bad habits and building good ones.
Sleep has been the most transformative thing for me, and it can be the most transformative thing, and it is so helpful.
It is okay to seek for help. You're not weak because you go see a therapist.
Los amigos siempre estamos ahí para ayudarnos, pero sobre todo eso, que no pasa nada por pedir ayuda y que los profesionales para algo están.
You got to worry about yourself first before others. And, you know, there's nothing to be ashamed of.
Going to a mental health professional when you're feeling not your best, I can't think of anything better to do, quite honestly.
My community helps me. They always brighten up my day.
You know, at the end of the day, we're all kind of like an extended family. We have to look at each other just like that. Like that could be my brother or my sister.
I promote.
I promote.
I promote.
Yo promuevo.
I promote.
나는
I promote.
I promote.
I promote and practice positive mental health.
Well, we've got one spot in the semifinals filled. We're going to fill our second, or in the finals filled, we're going to fill our second one with the second semifinal between AI Nash and Clef the God. See how these guys match up. You can see the experience difference. Incredibly weighted towards Clef the God. This is AI Nash's first ever MCS live event, TD, but you watched him on Friday. He didn't look like he was a rookie.
No, he didn't, but it's the good old David versus Goliath, right? AI Nash in his first event coming out, running the bubblegum gimmick offense, going up against the #1 player in the world, the #1 Madden player in the world, with a chip on his shoulder to get his first belt. This game should be a lot of fireworks.
You know, Clef, he came in on Friday. He was all decked out in his football uniform with the eye black. It's all business today. AI Nash, on the other hand, playing with house money. Who will take on Noah up next in that final? Nick Mazesco alongside the best button broadcasting, Tyler Davis, TD. This game, this feels like, I don't want to say we're overshadowing AI Nash, but it seems like the crux of the storyline is, can Clef get it done? Can Clef finally get that belt that has eluded him for so long? And he's going to have to go up against a unique offense and a unique personality in AI Nash.
Yeah, this is a very intriguing matchup. Both these guys show a lot of emotion, a lot of passion. AI Nash, he's going to let you hear it. He's going to be capping, but the story to me is all on Clef, man. This is a game that Clef just cannot lose for his legacy, for his career right now. He needs to get the job done in this matchup and for this tournament because that belt is the one thing that's eluded him, and he needs it. But like you said, AI Nash, he's playing with house money. He's carefree. He's laid back. He's got a unique style, and this game is going to be exciting to watch.
It's going to be a lot of fun to see how this one shapes up and who will take on Noah in that final for a belt and $75,000. Now, AI Nash, we're just learning a little bit about this guy. And Clef, we all know so well. Let's kick this bad boy off. It will be Nash getting the ball first inside MCS Stadium. And we welcome everybody watching on Twitch, YouTube, and the ESPN app. We're so happy to have you along with us. A happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. AI Nash, Javaris Thomas, 18 years old from Winter Haven, Florida. His first ever MCS live event. So that's where he's earned this $25K. And Ty, you got to wonder for this kid who's making this first ever live appearance, how much does he start thinking ahead of? Man, $75K would look real good in the old bank account.
Oh, boy, would it ever. But AI Nash, right, he's an underground Florida legend. This is a guy that's been in some high-pressure games on that Florida scene, some big online tournaments. So I don't think the pressure will really get to him, but he's going up against the #1 player in the world. But AI Nash, if you guys are fans of some unique, college-style offenses, then he's going to be a player you definitely want to check out.
And you can already see he's looking confident. We'll be interested to see what he runs. On Friday, still got Marcus Mariota out there. It was a lot of triple option. Mixed in some passes here, looked really good in that final. The question is, has Clef spent this time off between Friday and today labbing for this offense? So far, one play in, 14 yards for Cordero Patterson.
And it's just so hard to prepare for a guy like AI Nash, right? He comes out in the pistol strong slot. And, of course, you said it. He ran triple option a lot last week. But first play of the game, he comes out with a power O. So I'm not sure if Clef expected exactly that, but this time he goes right back to the triple option. And, oh, boy, Clef better have run defense.
And who was that? Miami Hurricanes legend, Willis McGahee with the carry.
Yeah, look at this backfield. First of all, Marcus Mariota, he's rocking the fast break ability. He's rocking the escape arse ability. You said it, Willis McGahee at the fullback spot. He's got Cordero Patterson at the running back spot with that backfield master. So this backfield absolutely loaded.
Take that. And after Patterson goes nowhere. And Nash, one thing this kid doesn't lack, he might lack experience, but confidence is not something that AI Nash was lacking on Friday.
No, not at all. You heard him. He was calling out Mr. Football saying, how is he ranked #7 in the world? He was letting him hear it. And that's fun, man. Entertaining to watch. Good for the sport. And I expect a lot of capping in this game.
Mariota fakes the draw, back to pass on 2nd and 9. Looks back over the middle. And there's Cordero Patterson, low pass. Now, Ty, the offense is, of course, unique. But I think the most unique part of this offense is who he's got at quarterback and how he has formulated this offense.
Yeah, Marcus Mariota, right? He doesn't need Gunslinger. He doesn't need Hot Route Master. He's not doing the meta stuff that everyone else is doing. He's playing his own game, and he has kind of mastered it, as you can see again here. Nice little run. But the thing, too, for AI Nash is his run game is so good out of this, right, with the triple option and the powers and the zones, that the defender, in this case Clef, has to do so much to come down and really occupy this run and stop this run, and that opens up the passing game on these deep crossers for AI Nash's offense. So it's very difficult to have a game plan for this type of unique scheme.
Does Nash have spin cycle on Cordero Patterson?
I don't think so. I think that was just kind of a good spin move. As you see here, he has dots. The kid has lasers too.
And what do we see after he caught that? Another spin move.
He's mastered the spin move. He loves it. But that's what's so tough. You see Clef in this 4-3 even 6-1 formation. It's very heavy in the box. Of course, you got 4D linemen, a bunch of linebackers out there. It's really to stop the run and bring in everyone on the line, and it opens up seams in the middle of the field versus that zone, and you saw AI Nash take advantage of that.
Nash with a great drive to start off this second semifinal. Already down to the 12-yard line. Back into the pistol. Patterson behind Mariota. With McGahee at the fullback spot to the left. It's going to be Mariota back to pass. Screaming at him is Clef. And down goes Mariota. How about Khalil Mack? Sad to see him out for the NFL season, but great to see him on the virtual gridiron.
Yeah, big sack right there from Clef. And I got to be honest, I think that might have been a book, might have been a lurk by Clef right there. It was a great route combo from Nash. Had the halfback wheel flat combo to the left. He had a backside post route. And I think he was throwing to the wheel, and I think Clef was going to get over there. So I think that was actually fortunate for Nash that he got sacked.
3rd and 19. Now he's going to go to the shotgun. 3 wide set. Rice and Anderson to the left side. Moss to the right side. Mariota, he'll look underneath. It's Robbie Anderson. Going to hit a spin move. Hit the spin move back. Boy, that B button's going to be worn out by the end of the day. Or I guess it's on PlayStation. So what is that, circle? I play Xbox. I'm lost.
For the PlayStation guys out there, definitely circle. Come on, Mazesko. Know your buttons. All the PlayStation guys out there.
Literally, at no point in my life have I owned a PlayStation. I've only owned Xboxes and, well, a GameCube. Shout out to GameCube.
Hey, everyone out there knows a true Madden gamer has both systems.
I've seen this look before.
Well, I'm not a true gamer. What's your point? I'm up here in the booth. 54 seconds left in the first quarter, and Nash is going to go to the 5 wide on this 4th and 3.
This is huge.
He's got Waller on the right side. Anderson and Moss. Left side, he's got Rice. He's got the halfback again. He's looking at the corner. Throws it up to Darren Waller. That's closed out with the catch. Nash puts 6 on the board.
That's a big body. We've seen this look before. Let's go.
First of all, so many things to dissect here. What a decision, first of all, to go for it right there. And then he throws a high pass to the back of the end zone on a corner route, and that is not a good read in Madden. I got to be honest with you. You know, that was covered, right? That's not a dot. He tried to high pass it, so he hit that L1 button, high passed it, and he converts it. Very risky, but it pays off, and if you're Clef, you got to be very upset.
Make him confident. Right here.
7-0 Nash big hit at the 21-yard line. Clef the God, Dwayne Wood, 25 years old from Oak Hill, Florida. #1 in their MCS power rankings, $144,000 in career earnings. He has never been able to get his hands on that belt, but he does have a couple runner-up finishes, including at the Madden NFL 22 kickoff. And of course, he's got great taste. And that baked mac and cheese is his favorite Thanksgiving food. Guys, you want a chance to win all 4 of those Bo-Nose Legends for your EA Sports Bot team? You just got to go over to the Madden League Ops Twitter, at Madden League Ops. Quote tweet with the hashtag Ultimate Thanksgiving for the hashtag of who you're rooting for. I have news. If you're rooting for hashtag Team Henry, it's going to be a little rougher time, but who you're rooting for today, and then set your profile pic to the player that you're rooting for. I've seen a lot of guys do this, TD. I've seen a lot of Team Clef pictures out there.
Oh, yeah, a lot of them out there. I've seen some Noah ones. I've seen a couple Henrys. I haven't seen too many AI Nashes, but himself, I know he's out there rocking it for himself. Obviously, he's the underdog of the tournament, but make sure you guys go out there, use that hashtag,
We've seen this
change
before.
your profile pic to one of these 4 guys.
Okay.
You can win those Twitch drops, giveaways.
Okay, he's going to throw that. Note to self. He's going to throw that.
Well, I mean, it resulted in a 30-yard gain, Nash. I mean, it's a good throw. Right over the top of the defense, and Clef's in business at the 35-yard line. Allen rolling right. Throw it up, back in the end zone. That's picked off by Nash, and Simmons back there with the interception.
I know y'all been laughing at my defense. I'm there, though. I got it. I'm there. Let's go. One more.
Put some respect on this boy's name. He says, #1 Madden player in the world, never heard of him. lurk in the back of the end zone from AI Nash Clef with a questionable decision. He had all day right there to run with the quarterback.
Ooh.
He forced it.
Big stop. This is so. Let's go.
Well, what a start to this game.
Go do something with it.
First.
He ranked #1. He ain't going to give you 2.
First
That's your one
MCS live
turnover.
event
Let's go do
appearance,
something
and
with
Nash
it.
is out here picking up the #1 player in the world. Clef the God.
Let's go do something with it.
Nash
AI.
hands it to McGahee.
Let's
Right
go
up the
do
middle,
something with
picks
it.
up 8.
Anything. 3, anything. Man. We just got to go do something with it. Let's go do something
Nash
with
saying
it. Man.
all he needs is 3 in the spot. He's going to use a little bit of
Let's
this
go
clock
do
here,
something
go
with
right back to that triple option. Clef has got to get in his bag here and try to find an answer for it because it's just going to be easy. Use the clock here, run the triple option, and then when he comes down the box, you hit him with some crossing routes over the top. So see if Clef has an answer.
Come on, give me mine back, man. Hard fast. Come on, AI. Give me mine back. You can't make reads like that. Oh. Let's chill, man. Oh, yeah. Let's chill, AI. We just got to chill, man.
Like Nash finding his zen.
Oh, no.
It's all chill. Big 4th and 2. Clef looking for a stop back the other way. Surprise is not in the pistol. He's going back to that shotgun. Mariota back to pass.
Give me the ball!
Read that. Picked off. It's May underneath. And May's got green grass. 20, 15. You can't score on offense. Go score on defense. Clef the God, an extra point away from tying it up.
CTG. There is always fight in that, man. You see the chain hanging. That is a huge pick 6 to get right back into it. He sent the pressure on a crucial 4th and 2. AI Nash with the wrong read, and that's what I think you've got to kind of do against a guy like AI Nash. Send that heat, force him to make a decision. Clef did that, and it paid off big time tie ball game.
Nash had all the opportunity to take the momentum, but instead he throws a book on 4th down. It was Marcus May underneath, and Ty, that's the easiest pick 6 once you got that green grass in front of you.
Yeah, that's a nice lurk. Clef fired up. You heard him say he's blind. And I think that is the game plan coming in for Clef, right? He needs to be able to stop this run to force AI Nash to pass the ball because AI Nash, obviously not known as an elite passer. So Clef's game plan on defense is to stack the box, stop that run, force him into the situation like we just saw, and then he come up with some nice lurks relying on that stick work.
Back to work.
That's all we can do. Keep playing and keep this clock moving, man. We do not want to get in a shootout.
First down. This might be Nash's best game plan because Clef hasn't shown the ability to stop this run out of pistol.
Exactly. He's trying different things, trying to find different gaps to blow it up. But AI Nash just has the answer for it, right? Clef cannot find a way to blow up this triple option. And if you're Nash, you got to keep going to that. You got to stay away from your passing attack and go to this ground game.
Your best plan, man.
He might have had a bigger run there if he didn't bounce off his own tackler. Cordero Patterson picks up 5.
That's all you got to do, man. Keep it moving.
Using all this clock.
This offense, I mean, if you're an underdog in a game, this is the type of offense you want to run, TD, because if you can control TP and keep the ball out of the hands of Clef, who's such a mastermind on offense, you can stay in this game even longer, and all it takes is 1 or 2 plays to go your way. Yeah,
exactly, right? In some ways, this is kind of like, Chattanooga versus Alabama, right? I'm just trying to think of a, small school. But this is like, David versus Goliath. We talked about it. And if what you do in those situations, you just nailed it. You slow the game down, right? You limit the possessions of your opponent when you're such a big underdog. You stay in the game, and that's exactly what AI Nash is doing.
Third and short goes to goal line.
Any
like
Chattanooga
that.
fans,
Time
very
out.
sorry.
Yeah.
We coming out in the same
guys.
thing.
The views of Tyler Davis do not represent those of everybody here on the EA broadcast.
Is he really coming out in there again?
Come up at half. More reveals, more giveaways, plenty more action. And we got a belt to give away tonight, so stay tuned. Appreciate everybody hanging with us. Now this Wednesday before Thanksgiving, I don't think he got it. I think he's short of the line to gain. He is indeed 4th and short as Clef the God able to get a run stop.
Here we go. Biggest play of the game for both these guys. You see both of them thinking about it, right? They're both locked in right now. Look at the faces of these two guys. You can see Clef really thinking about here. This is a big play in the ball game for AI Nash. We'll see what he comes out in. I'd go back to the triple option. I mean, you've had the most success with that, and Clef doesn't have an answer for it.
I'm just saying, we have seen him run this triple option a ton over the last 2 tournament days. We've yet to see him actually run it with Mariota.
Yeah, and I don't agree with passing the ball here. Your strong suit is the run game, and you got the squigglies. This is tough.
Mariota over the middle. He says, Tyler Davis, I don't care about what you think. I got lasers. Robbie Anderson to the 22-yard line.
Throws an absolute laser. And that's what AI Nash's favorite route combo is. He goes for that deep crosser and has a little underneath drag behind it.
That's a great friend.
And if you're Clef, you got to know that's his favorite route combo, but big conversion.
Back to the pistol goes Nash.
That's a great friend to have,
Gives
man.
it to McGahee.
That's a great friend to have, man. Eat up this clock, man. Come on, man. You know what the game plan is, man.
Game plan so far appears to be ground and pound. Those wheels, they're rolling. 2nd and 3. Back in the pistol. And back to McGahee. Finally, Clef able to stop that little handoff to the fullback. He'll actually lose a yard on the play. 3rd and 4.
He's going to have to use both of these, man.
Yeah, Clef found an answer right there for it. Looked like maybe he went with his safeties and spies right there. Couldn't really tell, but that's the answer they needed. Allowed that linebacker to kind of come through and clean it up. Big 3rd and 4 now. Going to go back to the passing attack. Look for that, a deep post, deep crosser with the under route underneath it. That's what's been his go-to.
Make him use all of them, man.
To McGahee, and he'll pick the first down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
What a fantastic job. This game plan from AI Nash. Now the game is in your hands, right? You force Clef to use all his timeouts, so you can take this all the way to the half and potentially punch it in for a touchdown.
It's cool, man. It's cool, man.
There's McGahee right side. Get down to the 3, and you got to think, Ty, every time that Nash picks up a first down or picks up a big chunk of yards or dumps it off underneath, that's got to be so frustrating defensively.
Yeah, it's eating away at Clef. You can tell because, he ran that 4-3-6, even 6-1 formation, sent the pressure, but he didn't really have it out in the flats. And all AI Nash did was throw a little table route to get it out there. But you got to punch it in here for 7 if you're AI Nash. Can't settle for 3. Touchdown is crucial.
13 seconds.
Okay,
a little
Cordell.
RPO action to Patterson right side.
Cordell.
He'll get a yard. Timeout taken. 8 seconds left in the first half.
We ain't worried about it.
Looks like Clef went with the run commit right there. Now, this is a tough call right here if you're AI. Do you stick to your ground game or do you go to the air? Looks like he might go QB power with his Mariota.
Mariota's first carry. He's going to lose 4 yards on the play. Clef was ready for that one. And AI Nash looks comfortable to go take his 3 and head to halftime up by a field goal.
Pick 6, man. You playing great out there, man.
Such a huge defensive stand from Clef. AI Nash with a great game plan, great strategy, but for Clef to hold him to 3 right there is just absolutely huge going to the second half. And Clef's going to get the ball as we start the second half.
Let's just point this out. And I understand that Clef, we know why it happened. Clef got a pick 6, so his offense didn't come out on the field. But in that first half, TD, Clef ran 2 offensive plays.
Exactly, and that's the exact plan you want to go up against Clef. You know he's high-powered. You know he's the #1 player in the world. You know he's one of the best passers ever. AI Nash, beautiful game plan. Slow it down, run the ball, and take that clock away. Now we'll see if Clef can respond in the second half.
What a first half for the young man in his first MCS live event. He heads to halftime, looking to get to a belt final up 10-7 over Clef the God. You know Clef's hungry. He made one mistake in that first half. That pick, got it back, but it's anyone's ball game as we head to the final 10 minutes. What a game it's been so far. I wonder if User is sweating over there because he did pick Nash on the hope that maybe he was the mush. Kimmy, you might have to check in on him.
I know. I gotta check your pulse. User, you good? Are you okay? You yelling? You screaming? I'm checking your pulse. You good? Yes?
I'm stressed out, Kimmy. I'm stressed out. I can't do this no more. I cannot do this no more. I need him to get it done so I can be done with this. My heart can't take it. I can't be here for my kids. This is too much.
Listen, the guy who you picked for an upset, AI Nash, he's in the lead. He's up 3. It's 10-7. He also controlling all of the game in the first half. You heard Nick and Ty say it. Your guy, Clef the God, he only had 2 offensive plays that entire first half. It's AI Nash who's making his name known. How are you feeling, though, overall, minus, freaking out a little bit?
I mean, he's not stopping the run. He ran the 4-3 defense to stop the run. You asked me from what I seen him labbing, he's choosing the wrong gaps. He has to get back into it. I don't like that he's bringing the ball out on the kickoff. That's how you can fumble on the kickoff. It's a lot of things I need him to focus and sharpen up. You can't give up those little details because those little details will cost you the game. Right now, he's lucky to only be down by 3.
Lucky to only be down by 3. Let's see if the second half can look like the first half with AI Nash getting it done versus the number 1 ranked player in all of Madden, Clef the God. But before we get there, it's time for more sneak peeks and giveaways and reveals and all of that fun stuff. It's time now for a sneak peek at this Friday's Blitz program LTD. So make sure you stick with us later on as we will be revealing 2 of the 3 Blitz program champions as well. But first, user, are you ready? Let's go ahead and take a look at one of these LTDs, and it is none other than the Falcons tight end rookie Kyle Pitts. Coming in at a 95 overall, 94 spectacular catch, 93 catching, 93 speed, 92 catch in traffic. Now, user, chances are low, aka 0 for you receiving this, but what do you like so much about Kyle Pitts?
This is crazy. This gotta be the best tight end I've ever seen. He's gonna be 94 speed with the power up. You put him on a Falcons team? Oh, well, we lucky. He's only gonna be 96. I'm thinking about them strategy cards. Remember this year, it only adds to receivers, so he's gonna be 96 speed. Oh my goodness, that's a crazy card. I need that. What I gotta do to get that, Kimmy?
Send me some pie. It's simple. That's all I need is Thanksgiving. Come on.
I'm barely getting enough pie for me. I can't send you no pie. I can't do that. That's
okay, then you're not getting anything. You're not getting anything at all. Instead, a very lucky guy named Dion3 Chins, he is the winner of our giveaway. You are now an owner of some Kyle Pitts action, so congratulations to you. And a reminder, to everyone out there watching that we got more reveals and more giveaways later tonight. Maybe you'll have another chance at that Kyle Pitts card. I don't know. Now we have the second half of action, AI Nash versus Clef the God. But first, a very short break.
One of the best plays in MCS history.
Guys, make sure your Twitch account is linked to your EA account so you can earn those tokens. You get 3 of them. You get this Randy Moss tie. I mean, 92 speed base, 91 jump, 91 spec catch. I mean, this is a great item, and the best part about it is you don't got to go to the auction house and spend some points. You don't got to go rip some packs. It's free just for hanging out with us and watching competitive Madden.
Exactly. Just stay locked in here in the chat, watching some great Madden. And Randy Moss, I mean, he's the GOAT for a reason. He's my GOAT. You guys can have Jerry Rice, talk all that, whatever. Randy Moss is the greatest receiver of all time. Patriots, Vikings, Raiders legend. Every time Madden comes out, every time Madden Ultimate Team is out there, you got to have Randy Moss at the receiver position for sure.
Yeah, guys, just make sure that you have that EA account linked to your Twitch account so you can earn that Randy Moss. 10-7 our scores. We head to the second half. Clef the God getting the ball to start the second half. And Ty can't really say much about the Clef offense. He had one great play, and he threw a pick.
This is the first time we get a real look at Clef's offense. Of course, rocking that Josh Allen at quarterback, a gunslinger. He's got Alvin Kamara out of the backfield with backfield master. You see some of the weapons he's got out there. Evan Ingram at receiver. He's got Keyshawn, Robbie Anderson. So finally we get a, maybe we'll get a real drive here out of the Clef the God offense, running that gun bunch Indianapolis Colts offensive play.
I feel like it's possible that Clef, threw that pick, wasn't a great read. It was a good lurk by Nash, but it almost felt like the last couple days, all the talk about how he's the big favorite in this game, how he should go out there and beat AI Nash. Maybe he forced it a little bit early in this game, trying to get up early and make this an easy game. And Nash, listen, this kid's here for a reason.
Oh, no doubt about it. I think he's starting now to take AI Nash seriously, right? And you see it on this drive. He's starting to slow it down. He's checking down, hitting his flats, hitting his underneath routes. Remember, on that interception he threw on the verticals route, on the wheel route, he had an easy, probably 8 to 10-yard run with his quarterback and just didn't take it, tried to force it. So you see now, Clef, okay, he's staying. I'm going to slow down. I'm going to take what the defense gives me, and I'm going to methodically move the ball down the field.
Good pressure brought by Nash there. Sets up a 3rd and 5. Clef's going to flip the bunch over to the left side. He's got Ingram, Robbie Anderson in the middle of that bunch. Here comes the scream off the edge. He'll dump it off underneath. Crossbody to Kamara, and he might have the first down. They'll call it the 49. They're going to call it 4th and short.
Inches.
They call him short. What a screamer off that right edge. You see there, AI Nash is in that nickel 2-4-5 odd formation. You can get some great pressure out of that. He's actually shifting his line to the right there, as you can see, kind of hovering in that gap to allow a guy to come free off the edge. So now, Clef, this is a big decision here. Do you go to the inside zone or do you stick to the air attack? Big call for Clef the God.
I'd be looking for Ingram on that flat route. I think that's where he wants to go right away. It's man coverage, though. It's well covered. He might not be over the top. He might have over the top. Under pressure, inaccurate. It's a turnover on downs.
Right here, man. Right here, man. Right here, man. 2 stops. 2 stops on the #1 rank, man.
Oh,
if we don't
my
go
God. Heartbreak for Clef the God.
Let's go.
Absolute heartbreak. It was a touchdown, and he just overthrew it.
Let's go. I love that. Just give me 3, but you want to give me 8. Okay. I just want 3, but give me 8. Okay. I can rock with that. I can rock with that, too. I promise you, I can rock with that, too. Come on. Let's go.
Is he going for 2? Is that where he's getting 8 from?
Let's go.
Yeah, a little confused right there on the map.
He might be running the analytics play, just going for 2 from here on out.
Oh, did you see Clef's face? I know the chat, everyone out there saw it on that incompletion. I mean, it just looked, I thought I might have saw a tear coming, and I don't blame him. That was just a heartbreaker.
30-yard for Nash, who has had this ball for the majority of the game.
Hands don't
Mariota
overthink it, man.
Trying to use her everything.
Hands
Good
don't
route combo,
overthink
little mesh
it.
concept over the middle. Darren Waller with the catch.
Just don't overthink it, man.
Oh, man.
Be calm.
I am in shock.
Man.
That was insane.
Calm.
And now AI Nash
all,
dialing in
man.
here. If you're Clef, if you're Clef, though, you gotta let that go. You have to lock back in. You see him really starting to bring pressure, and AI Nash checking down to these little drags and flat routes, and he is using all this clock. Continues to use the chew clock feature, hiking at 1 on the play clock.
Let's be calm for a couple more plays, man. That's all, man.
He's gonna get a first down.
Man. You ain't got to
bringing the man who picked against his friend, tried the reverse psychology to ward off the mush. User, your guy right now, down 10-7. Nash with the ball, and Clef looks all out of sorts.
Nick, I'm hurt. Will's like, you got to go in here. I'm like, listen, I don't want to say nothing right now. My guy is down. I don't want to talk right now. I ain't got nothing to say, man. I'm looking at the play. He finally made the adjustment on the defense. But can he stop on passes?
He's cool.
Oh, big stop right there.
On Mariota. User, this is a big 3rd and 10 for Clef. Just get a little confidence back, because we're going to hit the 4th quarter.
He has to get off the field. When he comes out in shotgun, Clef needs to be out in 2-4-5, but he's running this 4-1-6 defense, and it's not bringing enough pressure, and it seems like everything is open. Even though Mariota does not have any passing abilities, somehow he's still completing these passes.
Be cool, man.
Drag route to Anderson. It's a first down to the 11-yard line. And that will take us to the 4th quarter, presented by Snickers. Buckle in, ladies and gentlemen. The youngin' in his first ever MCS Live event, AI Nash up 10-7 over Clef the God. And he's driving at the 11-yard line.
What is going on? What a game. Oh, my goodness.
Blow it up. Blow it up.
Just be cool.
Oh, no.
Oh. A score right here is so big, my boy.
Oh, they
so
still got
big,
me on
guy.
Nick, please.
And I'm not lying.
Well,
to you,
oh
boy.
my goodness.
A
Listen,
score
I'm
right
not rooting
here,
for Clef over
so
here like
big.
that.
Let's
No,
go
I'm
shop
not.
the
I'm
world,
not biased. I got to get my
Let's go
Scott
shop the
Coleman
world,
professional. Listen, man, this is.
He can't handle it. We got to back him up. Big shout out to legend Scott Cole. Getting the shout out from
Let's go shop
from
the
User.
world.
He spent a lot of time with him. I heard he learned a lot from Scott, as I did, working with him for so long. I heard he learned a lot in working with Level Next and Scott. Number one lesson he learned was don't bet against your friends, and apparently he didn't learn that.
Apparently not. Hey, did you guys see that spin move too? I mean, I don't know if it was the best spin move, but it did the
Run commit.
forward.
It's a run commit.
Oh, here we go.
McGahee brought down short of the line to gain 4th and a yard. 4th and what could be the ball game. AI Nash needing a clutch pick. I'm Clef looking for the defense to step up.
Here we go.
Is he going to pass out of the pistol? He looks like he's setting up to pass out of the pistol. Clef with the run commit. He's got one user back there. It's picked up by Adams.
Let's go.
Adams with the pick. Unbelievable. He looked like he went with the run commit TD and still came up with an interception.
Clef literally sent everyone. There was 2 guys in coverage, and Jamal Adams comes out of nowhere. He was at the line of scrimmage for a pick. What a monumental play in this ball game.
And then Adams hit the mannequin challenge afterwards, and Clef's got life. Unbelievable play there.
We could
have. Can we get a health check on User? Can we get a health check? Is he good?
It's cool.
Chad, who's winning this game? Who's coming away with the
You
dub?
want to fight a little bit today.
We got to get User an EKG or something. He's having a heart attack over there.
I see you want to fight a little bit today.
2nd and 6. Allen rolling left. Looking downfield for a laser. He's got him. Big play down to the 43-yard line. Keyshawn Johnson with the catch. User, you good, man? You good?
Oh, Nick, I'm on the defibrillator, man. I'm on the defibrillator. Live? We back, baby. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, it seems like Clef does this in all his games, by the way. It's just a roller coaster of emotions. Anytime Clef is out there, he is must-see TV, boys.
He does. You're right, Ty. He does this every game. He don't never give you the easy ones. He never gives you the easy ones, but he has to put some points up. For him to have 7 points right now, being one of the best offensive players, oh my goodness, that's a bad. Him being the number 1 ranked player, one of the best offensive players in the world, having 7 points versus guy AI Nash, it's a shame. He has to go down here and get 7.
And I mean, again, let's point out he has 7 points. And that was not scored on offense. His only touchdown of the day, a pick 6. He has not found the end zone with this offensive unit. Into that gun tight slots. And he's, is that a false start? He audible too many times. Going to back it up to a 3rd and 10.
Mental mistake right there from Clef. And AI Nash is making so many adjustments right here, guys. He's actually cross-manning his safeties onto these receivers so that it kind of can take away these cross routes. That's why you've seen phenomenal coverage from AI Nash, making at least 6 adjustments per play right here. Absolute chess match going on in the Final Four of the Ultimate Thanksgiving.
3-man rush.
Able to roll out, but he has the crosser. He has the crosser.
Looking for him. Marshall toes in. He's down to the 1-yard line. Clef the God with a big play.
That's why he's top of the top. The number 1 player. I don't care. He ain't got no offensive points right now, Nick. It don't matter because when he needs a play, he's gonna make a play.
Oh, man, I thought he was late with the read too. Oh, and he gets it in there on the 1.
Now Clef goes under center. Stretch run, Blunt, nowhere to go. Clef can take this to the 2-minute warning.
What a drive. What a game, Nick. You couldn't ask for a better Final Four game. And 2, both these guys really have played phenomenal goal line defense. So we'll see now. Clef did it. Can AI Nash stand up for himself here?
Look at Nash. He's trying to shoot it with Cam Chancellor. Just got chipped. And LeGarrette Blunt lowers the shoulder. He's into the end zone. A little fist pump from Clef, but he knows this game is far from over. CTG takes the lead.
What a battle. It's a game of inches. AI Nash had the gap shoot just a little bit to the left of it. Clef evades it to the right and punches it in with LeGarrette Blunt. 14-10. The thing for AI Nash, 3 timeouts, plenty of time here. We'll see if Clef can come up clutch one more time with a defensive stand, or can the newbie, the beginner, AI Nash come through with a big win.
Take a look at the play that set this all up. Ty, you thought this read was late. It was absolutely perfect for Clef.
Yeah, he had a couple steps on him, but I thought he should have threw it a little bit sooner, right by the defender's hands. And he caught it at the 1-yard line and eventually punches it in. So great response from Clef the God.
Come on, there we go. Good tackle, boy. Come on.
The tackle Patterson after a gain of 2. Chad, who you rolling with? Give me a 1 if you think Clef holds on. Give me a 2 if you got AI Nash coming back for the dub. This game could go either way. 2nd down and 8. He's going to split McGahee out of the pistol. Put him on the right side of the formation. Patterson still behind him. Mariota fakes the draw. Here comes pressure from Clef, and down goes Mariota. Loss of 14 on the play, and Clef starting to pick up some momentum.
Absolute heat from Clef. It was a play-action play from AI Nash. He blocked the running back, but you get kind of funky animations right there. Couldn't pick up that right edge. You got to think Clef is sending the heat again here on a big 3rd and 22.
3rd and forever. Does Nash have a play for these 3rd and 22s? Does still have 3 timeouts. Mariota back to pass. Looking left, he's got Moss. Spin move, but it's picked up at the 27-yard line. No timeout taken. He's just going to hurry back to the line and go for this 4th and 8. Back into the shotgun with Marcus Mariota. Using a ton of clock here.
Using way too much time here, Nick.
Under 35 seconds now. Pressure off the right side. Throw to the wheel route. He's got Patterson. Spin move. He's in open space. To the 40. Down inside the 40 to the 36-yard line. Timeout by AI Nash. A huge play on 4th down.
The kid is clutch. What a dot wheel route. Clef didn't play the flats. He backed off 2 plays in a row. AI Nash comes through. And it's a heart attack again for User. We're going down to the wire for Clef once again here. Who's going to come up clutch? Who's going to secure a spot in the finals?
Let's go make the plays, man.
Spin move back inside. Patterson picks up about 10. Nash will use his 2nd timeout. It'll be 2nd and short. Ty, this is now the final drive. Nash is either going to score and win this game, or Clef the God's onto the final.
There can only be one person going on to face Noah. If you're Clef, I'd get out of this defense. Play coverage right now. You're okay if he runs the ball. He still continues to send heat.
Man. That's all we got to do, man.
Patterson tackled inbounds. Final timeout taken by Nash. He's 21 yards away from glory and a spot in a game for $75,000.
No timeouts left. He cannot take a sack. Clef might send the pressure here, but if I'm Clef, I might be in the double Mabel all-out coverage here, playing back about 20, 25 yards, 30 yards, because you don't want to give up anything deep. No touchdown here, and if you're AI Nash, like I said, you cannot take a sack or the game will be over.
Mariota in the shotgun. Rice and Anderson to the left side. Moss to the right side. Mariota stepping right. Looking for that wheel. Looking for that wheel. Lane throws it out. Oh my God!
Let's just go make the plays, AI!
Clef can't believe it!
Let's go!
Nash has a little bit of magic!
Let's just go make the plays, man!
Are you kidding me?
Ah!
Oh my God!
Oh!
AI Nash!
AI. I need you to stay with me, boy. 10 more seconds. Stay with me. Stay with me. I need you to be right up here with me. I need you to be right up here with me.
Oh my God.
Stunning.
I can't even believe
Wheel
it.
route, throws it up to him. Ty, was it a good read? I don't know, but it was the read that worked.
A wheel route to Cordaro Patterson, his running back. It wasn't a great read, but he had to kind of take a chance. He had a little bit of an angle. And Nick, if this goes down right here, this would be the biggest upset.
I need you to be right up there with me, AI. I need you to be right there with me, AI. Right there. Don't leave my side, boy. Don't leave my side, boy. Be right there. Be cool. That's all you got to do.
George
cool,
Mason,
man.
AI Nash,
YB.
the great upsets in history.
YB, what we talking about? Hey, come on. One more game, YB, and then I swear to God, we can get as lit as you want to. One more game, AI, then we can get as lit as you want to, my boy. One more game, YB, and we get as lit as you want to. We'll throw a big old, we got Thanksgiving tomorrow, got food. Hey, one more game. Hey, no, win or lose, we still gonna do the same thing, boy, because we made it here. We made it here. Put me in top 5, man. Top 5. No, I'm top 7. I respect a lot of these players. Top 7. Put me in top 7. That's all I'm saying. 14 points. The number 1 player, come on, all I'm asking for is top 7, man. Ah! Let's go! Let's go make the plays, man. Oh my God, just gonna make the plays, man.
17-14, the final.
Oh my
AI
God.
Nash with what may be the upset of the century. Ty, AI Nash, big fan of NBA Youngboy. He says this comes from one of his songs, but I look at that AI, and all I can think of is this man, much like Allen Iverson, he had the answer.
A star was born today. Central Florida, stand up for your boy, AI Nash. You said it. Upset of a century, upset of a lifetime, whatever you want to call it, AI Nash. What a game plan. Clutch play after clutch play at the end right there. Unfortunate breaks for Clef. And AI Nash, who would have thought? No one. He's going on to play for $75,000 and the Madden 22 Ultimate Thanksgiving belt.
Man, oh man, what a game this was. And folks, stay tuned for the Refuel Show presented by Campbell's Chunky Soup. We'll have highlights, analysis, and reactions coming up next. Campbell's Chunky, lunchtime is your halftime.
One of the best plays in MCS history.
Hello, everybody. What a beautiful evening here in Southern California where all the stars are out for the grand opening of Madden Land.
This park has everything, including Jalen. How you feeling?
Feels like game day, all right.
Then there's the pressure cooker. It's one heck of a ride. The rush of adrenaline, the joy, and the chaos of a game day experience. It's all right here. Aaron.
Here, you can literally ride momentum. And dreams are made with the dream team you build.
Please welcome everybody, Tom Brady.
Welcome to Madden Land.
It's game time, baby. And the blowout continues. It's another touchdown. What a huge play at this point in the game. Breaks the tackle, now Allen fighting through, and he's got space. He will score. Touchdown.
The Madden NFL 22 Ultimate Thanksgiving is brought to you in part by Campbell's Chunky Soup. Lunchtime is your halftime. Welcome on into the Refill Show presented by Campbell's Chunky Soup. You already heard it, but I'm reminding you, lunchtime is your halftime. Welcome in. We're all trying to collect ourselves after what we just saw. AI Nash getting the upset and the huge win versus the #1 ranked Madden player in the world, Clef the God. I said I was rooting for an upset alert. You also said you were rooting for one as well, but I feel like you were trying to reverse jinx it, user. So, how are you feeling?
Not at all. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. They put on a great game. That's all you can ask for. I'm lying, Kimmy. I'm lying. My heart is hurt.
The dramatics.
My heart is broken, man. That's my brother right there. That's my quarterback. That's my quarterback. I can't believe it. You know, he comes here and they take it away. They just take it away. Like, he fights so hard, but it could only be one winner. You got to salute AI Nash. AI Nash played a great game, and when it came down to it, he cooked up dots and came up with adjustments. He let it hang, throwing the running back wheel, came down with the game-sealing touchdown. Then he was able to get the pressure, get the interception to seal the game. You got to salute AI Nash. Listen, he had to make it through a tough road to get here. He beat Ghost, a couple other people that they told me that he beat. So salute to AI Nash, man. This guy, he's on the tear, and you got to salute him.
Salute to you, AI Nash. You got it done. That final score, 17-14, getting the upset win over Clef the God. If you want to run it back, let's go ahead and run it back and look at the highlights of how exactly we got here. Starting in the first quarter, it's Nash driving in the end zone. It's a 4th and 3. Boom! Touchdown pass to Darren Waller to go up 7-0. Then in the second quarter, that score still stands. Nash driving again. 4th and 2. Oh, Clef intercepts it for a pick 6, getting himself on the board, tied up 7-7. Third quarter, Clef is driving. He's down 3. It's a 4th and inches situation. He overthrows, scrambles, boom, overthrows it, and he turns it over on downs. And in the fourth quarter, 10-7, Nash driving, throws an interception, this time to Clef. Clef now driving, 43-yard bomb that he throws all the way down to the 1-yard line. Then, just a few minutes later, he goes in and scores, goes up 14-10. We thought that was it, but no, AI Nash said not yet. Just 13 seconds on the clock, he gets that touchdown pass to seal it and get the huge win. Final score, 17-14. This is wild. This is wild. Who would have thought this would have happened? The number 20 guy who got here and was kind of a no-name player versus the guy with some of the most experience in the game, Clef the God. But he got it done. Let's go ahead and bring in the winner, AI Nash. You still shook. Welcome in. Congratulations on the dub. How you feeling?
Man, I'm like you, so I'm finna have a heart attack over here too, man. But I gotta fight it through. We got one more game. You know, let's just power it through. Ooh.
Hey, I know you got a bunch of emotions running through you right there. You beat the number 1 guy. You know, it was epic fashion, a game that will forever be remembered. But guess what, my guy? The job's not finished. Have you ever played Noah before? What are you thinking about this matchup? Because they'll have similar styles.
I thought if I did win, this would be the matchup I would see. I definitely thought I would see Noah. This game right here, it's just going to be whoever got the ball last. I'm going to tell you that right now. We both kind of got that style, and we don't want to score that many points. I mean, if you allow us to, then we will. But we really just want to take that clock away, you know, and come out. We don't care if we win by 3, by 2, by 1. It doesn't matter. We just want that clock.
All right, what's your strategy heading into this final game facing Noah up next? Is it to completely shut him down on the offensive side of the ball, or is it to play incredible defense?
My strategy would be for this. I'm feeling pretty good coming to this game because I know he didn't lab for me. I'm pretty sure everybody thought Cliff was gonna come out on top. So I feel like we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna ground and pound. If he give us dots, we'll take them. You know, nothing different. We just, like I said, we just want that ball last. That's all.
Nash, going into this championship game, is there anything you feel like you need to change, like to shake the jitters off? Are you ready for this moment? Are you ready for the stage of the bright light of the championship?
I mean, usually you tell me, you know, I mean, just go look at my resume, man. You seen who I played, man. And the last guy, I feel like I'm the most battle-tested left, you know what I'm saying? Because I just got finished playing the #1 dude, man. Respect goes out to that guy. And not only did I play that guy, I held him to points that I didn't even think. I can't even talk right now, but yes, we're ready. We're ready. Oh.
Hey, you're right.
You're
I think
ready.
you're ready. I think you're ready.
You're ready. We think you're ready. We picked you in that game. You know, just letting you know, Noah. We're rooting for you. Congratulations on that huge upset win over Clef the God. But like User said, the journey is not done next. You get to play Noah up next in just a few minutes. We're going to let you go take a quick break, get all settled, get all ready to go on to the final game of the evening and maybe get $75,000 and your very first belt in Madden. Congratulations again. If you guys are just joining us, though, we want to run back the highlights from our very first semi-final matchup of the night. That was Noah up next versus Henry. Starting in the second quarter, Noah up next. He's up 7-3. He's driving a pass to Alvin Kamara, but then he stops at the 1 yard line, which was kind of weird for all of us. Then moments later, it was a 4th and a goal situation after stopping. Is he going to score? Nope, just kidding. Henry stands him up at the goal line. Then moving on to the third quarter, Noah driving again, a 3rd and 7. He lobs a pass over to who? None other, boom, than Evan Ingram, keeping the drive alive, then goes on for an 11-yard touchdown pass to Robbie Anderson, going up 14-3. Now Henry, he tries to score, try to get in there. Nope, just kidding. He throws a pick in the end zone to Noah. And that is how the game shook out. Noah up next, getting that dub and that upset win as well. So it seems like maybe we're just upset nation here. Let's go ahead and take a look at our updated bracket. You already saw, this is our 2 finalists. It's Noah up next versus AI Nash. One of these guys will be crowned the champion of the Ultimate Thanksgiving 22 and take home not only a cool belt, but $75,000. We're gonna get to that final game, but first, we have a quick break.
Hello, everybody. What a beautiful evening here in Southern California where all the stars are out for the grand opening of Madden Land.
This park has everything, including Jalen. How you feeling?
Feels like game day, all right.
Then there's the pressure cooker. It's one heck of a ride. The rush of adrenaline, the joy, and the chaos of a game day experience. It's all right here. Aaron.
Here, you can literally ride momentum. And dreams are made with the dream team you build.
Welcome to Madden Land.
It's game time, baby.
Mental health and wellness is so important in the world of gaming.
I don't think there should be a stigma when it comes to seeking help.
For me, mental health is the most underrated thing.
My daily routine that helps me improve my mental health is working out.
I think of what I'm grateful for.
You know, I take the time to do like meditation and stuff like that.
Practice makes perfect into kind of breaking bad habits and building good ones.
It is okay to seek for help.
Los profesionales para algo están.
You got to worry about yourself first before others.
Going to a mental health professional when you're feeling not your best, I can't think of anything better to do.
You know, at the end of the day, we're all kind of like an extended family. We have to look at each other just like that. Like that could be my brother or my sister.
I promote.
I promote.
Yo promuevo.
I promote.
I promote.
I promote.
I promote and practice positive mental health.
And the blowout continues. It's another touchdown. What a huge play at this point in the game. Breaks the tackle now with Allen. Fighting through, and he's got space. He will score. Touchdown.
Head into Madden NFL 22 today and play with Bo Jackson across multiple game modes, including Ultimate Team, The Yard, and Superstar KO. Plus, remember that until January 14th, Madden NFL 22 players will automatically receive an 85 overall Bo Jackson player item. Plus, new Nike and Bo nose gears will drop in the yard, including the Nike Air Bo Turf worn by Jackson in the 1990s. Now, we can't wait to celebrate Bo Nose and not have to hook up the chat, so it's time to give away this exclusive Bo Nose Nike hoodie. You see Josh Jacobs right there rocking it, so it looks like you guys will be twins. The lucky winner of this giveaway is tswag_0625. You and Josh Jacobs rocking this EA Sports Nike Bo Jackson hoodie.
Describe your perfect Thanksgiving.
My perfect Thanksgiving look, and you cannot mess up. You know what I'm saying? Because if your family like my family, that means you having to get together. So everybody gotta bring a dish.
Having your family around, you know, everybody bringing up old jokes, you seeing cousins you haven't seen in a long time. That's the greatest experience of Thanksgiving.
We just turn up and just have a wonderful time, man, eating some great food and just chilling, man. I can't ask for nothing more.
The turkey and the dressing, the stuffing, the yams, the collard greens, have it all, and just being around family, have that family environment.
It's either got to be mashed potatoes or the mac and cheese my mom makes.
Probably mashed potatoes, ham, and some mac and cheese with just the family at my grandparents' house.
Gotta have some good macaroni. If you come to the event and you got some Chaz macaroni, I'm sorry, you got to go.
Definitely the cornbread. I love the cornbread more than anything. Yeah, the cornbread. Definitely the cornbread.
I always love hearing what everybody likes to eat on their Thanksgiving plate, but Thanksgiving, as we know, is a time of family, football, and of course, lots of food. Lots and lots and lots of food, to be specific. And just like any big game, Thanksgiving is a day that requires hours and hours of preparation. A fact that is not lost on our very own one great user.
Snap, time to grub a dub. Time to grub a dub, baby.
No, it's the BLT. BLT, the wife made me real quick.
I need more crackers than this.
All right, y'all ready? Light work.
Beignets.
All right, no wonder you're so ready for Thanksgiving. Clearly, you like to eat all year long. Welcome in, Nick and Ty. You guys, what was that?
No, okay, yo, as a fellow large individual, they did my man User dirty out of pocket. I gotta stand up as his defense attorney. Yo, but I gotta talk to User for a second. Yo, User, this is why you put the lens cap on. This is why, because you know they're always rolling and they're saving B-roll and they have everything. Put that lens cap on right away, right? Because this is what happens.
Hey, Nick, you right, man. Like the CIA, man. I can't eat no meals up here. I mean, I gotta eat. You know, let's be honest. Will have us up in here all day doing tech checks, and I'm supposed to just sit up here and starve? No, I just can't wither away like that. Can't do it.
And I hear them chewing in my ear. I hear them eating, but no one's got cameras on them but us. We gotta sit here in front of the camera and be afraid of B-roll. I don't like it, man. This is uncalled for.
User, I'm glad you mixed in a little asparagus, though. You got books.
I did see veggies. Yeah, that's good.
Hey, they got me with the beignets, though. They got me with the beignets. I'm done.
Beignets, BLT, but at least a little asparagus. And tomorrow it'll be cherry pie from your grandmother. But listen, y'all all aren't safe. I'm sure everyone remembers last year when our production team decided to turn Nick into a cooked turkey. And I promise not to ever do this again, but oops.
Bring it back.
Let's go. Oh my God, what is this? What
the upgraded turkey. The upgraded turkey.
Goodness.
Nick, this is actually a better look from last year. You got a tie. You got a tie.
This is not a better look. What?
You kind of show. Got a hat.
TD's the model in the background. I bet y'all didn't notice that. Look at TD.
TD gets to be a model and I'm a turkey? I just...
Oh,
put the
TD.
man bun back there.
TD with them jeans, boy. I see you. Oh, man.
This is rough.
Hey, Nick, you're not even cooked this year. That's a good look. You might survive.
Now, I don't know if this one's better than last year. I think this one's worse.
Nick's still struggling. He's still sad over there. I'm sorry, Nick. But maybe we could bring you back to life if we talk about our final matchup. It'll be Noah up next, facing the guy who just upset Clef the God in AI Nash. So I want to get some predictions from all of you, starting with you, Turkey Man, Mr. Nick.
I don't care. So, I just got cheated like Clef. That's how bad this was, yo. I don't know what to think about this one. Yo, this game is going to be, I think, wild. It's not. It is similar styles. Both guys are going to be looking to play ball control. I think Nash hit the nail on the head, which is whoever has the ball last might win this game. I think the difference in this one is Noah has shown over these couple of games and throughout his history that he's a top-tier defensive player. If he can find a way to shoot that triple option and force Nash to pass the ball more, he's going to walk away with the win here. I'm really excited to see how these two match up.
All right, T. Davis, the model with the top knot. What's your prediction?
Yeah, this is a good one, man. I'm impressed with the kid, AI Nash, right? He's kind of playing ball control. He's limiting the possessions of his opponents. But I think Noah, this benefits him. He's had a little time to maybe get in the lab, figure out a game plan for that pistol and the triple option. Noah's been here before. I'm taking Noah. I think he's going to win his second belt.
Okay, last but not least, User, what you got?
I know everyone thinks Noah's going to get it done. Everyone thinks he's going to do something epic like J Wall did last year. But I'm telling you, it's something in the air. Can you feel it? I mean, you kind of feel it's like a thunderstorm. Like you don't see it, you kind of smell it. You're like, is it going to rain? I feel like Nash is that thunderstorm. He's going to be the guy to continue to shake things up. Somehow, some way, Nash gets it done. We will have an upset.
Yep, I'm with you. I think AI Nash gets it done as well. But regardless, a historic finals. Noah up next versus AI Nash. There's so much more to come. We will have to see how it shakes out and who will be crowned a champion.
Why? Why are we doing this? Why? Just why?
I think you got to hit him with the gobble gobble, man. Come on.
I have two people on. Really? I don't want to talk about it. Yo, somebody else call this game.
And the blowout continues. It's another touchdown. What a huge play at this point in the game. Breaks the tackle now at Allen. Fighting through and he's got space. He will score. Touchdown.
Hello, everybody. What a beautiful evening here in Southern California where all the stars are out for the grand opening of Madden Land.
This park has everything, including Jalen. How you feeling?
Feels like game day, all right.
Then there's the pressure cooker. It's one heck of a ride. The rush of adrenaline, the joy, and the chaos of the game day experience. It's all right here. Aaron.
Here, you can literally ride momentum. And dreams are made with the dream team you build.
Please
Welcome to Madden Land.
It's game time, baby.
One of the best plays in MCS history. We're going to give one of these guys their first belt here tonight. It's going to be Noah against Clef the God.
This was a classic David and Goliath matchup.
Down near the goal line. And he goes across the middle. And it's picked up. Gets it to Chris Johnson. Touchdown. Let's go.
Come on, man. CJ 2K, man.
I'm impressed by Clef. You let up the touchdown after throwing the pick. You lose all the momentum, but here you are, marching right back down the field.
Ball at the 18 for Clef the God, maybe his final chance. Clef the God looking, firing for the end zone, and it's picked off! And Noah's gonna win the belt, swagging around.
17-year-old Noah as he hoists that belt, the Madden Challenge champion.
And that is what is on the line here in this final of the Madden NFL 22 Ultimate Thanksgiving. 75 racks and the beautiful Madden NFL 22 Thanksgiving Championship belt. A talking piece for sure around the Turkey Day table tomorrow. We still got a game of Madden 22 to get to. It is Noah taking on AI Nash, the experience to the way of Noah, but AI Nash has grown up a ton here in this tournament, TD, and he's looking to cap off the Cinderella run.
It's just eerily similar to Noah's rise back in Madden 20, right? AI Nash, I'm talking about. Play defense, run the ball, and take out some of the top guys. Does he have one more left in him? Does he fulfill the destiny, or does Noah continue his hot streak and win his second belt?
These guys are going to have a knockdown, drag 'em out battle. It is a belt day here, and we're finally to that moment. Nick Mazesko alongside the best bun in broadcasting, Tyler Davis, TD. AI Nash shocking the world with his triple option offense, with his defense that seems to come up with all the right plays, but he's going up against Noah, the winner of not only the Level Next National Championship, West Virginia University esports athlete, but also he's the winner of the final live event we had before the world shut down. He won that last event, and he's looking to bring it full circle.
Yeah, very great point. The last live event we ever had, Noah took it down, as you just said, and I'm just ready for this matchup, right? Both these guys, similar styles, run the ball, shrink the game, play defense, rely on their stick work. So you're going to see a lot of high-level Madden user skills. I always love to see that, and I'm just ready to get into it. We're going to crown a belt winner, baby. We're going to give someone $75K. I'm ready.
Speaking of that $75K, listen, money, a big deal. Here in the MCS, and you take a look at the prize pool for this tournament, $75K going to the winner, $35K going to second place. Henry and Clef each earned $25,000 for their finish in the Final Four. And, of course, those MCS points. Oh, so important because you're trying to qualify for the Madden Bowl at the end of the year. The largest Madden Bowl in history with a $1 million prize pool. That's not a typo. I didn't speak incorrectly there. There's $1 million on the line. Those MCS points, so important, TD.
Oh, they're so critical. We're going to have 14 guys make that final event, so you got to stack your points. Both these guys, obviously, here making the finals are in a great position. But like you said, we're giving away $1 million in one tournament alone at the end of the year. So whoever wins this is in a great position to secure a spot in our last event of the year.
Who's ready for a little hunger? Who's ready to give away a belt? It's Noah up next, taking on AI Nash. We welcome in everybody watching across all media platforms. We're so happy you're with us. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there who is celebrating. It should be a fantastic day of action as we take a look at Noah, 19 years old, 132,000 and change in earnings. His third final appearance. He was able to take home that belt back in Madden 20 at the Challenge, the last live event that we had before everything changed. Of course, that was over on Mutt Draft. This one on full Madden Ultimate Team. And, you know, Noah is going to be bringing the fire today, TD.
Oh, without a doubt. He brings the passion. He's going to tell you how he feels. He's going to be capping. And I think Noah has a little bit of an advantage in this matchup because he has had a little extra time to prepare for AI Nash, been in the lab with his TGL guys, so I think he'll have a good game plan for that triple option pistol attack.
Let's take a peek at the offense he's going to be bringing out on the field to try to put some points on the board against AI Nash. He's rocking Dan Marino at quarterback. The most interesting part, I think, for me, he used that Alvin Kamara the most at halfback where he mixed in LeGarrette Blount in some of those runs.
Yeah, Alvin Kamara is his workhorse. He's going to pass the ball to him. He's going to run the ball with him. Dan Marino, of course, with that hot route master, and he has some great weapons out wide when you're talking about Robbie Anderson and Keyshawn Johnson with that deep out elite ability.
Defensive side of the ball, Nash is going to have to stop this ground and pound attack, and he's been able to do it mostly with that Cam Chancellor, 97 overall. That's who he has been using the majority of the day.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with AI Nash's defense, his stick work and everything. He knows how to adjust. He utilizes his best players. You're going to see him use Ronnie Lott, Cam Chancellor, J.C. Horn, and Charles Woodson and kind of do different things. He's going to mix up his coverages. He's going to individually man up some of the receivers. So he does a lot, and he needs all these guys to step up for him on his defense.
Looks like he's got a couple universal coverages out there. Gonna be looking to stop a passing attack that Noah asked at the end of his last game. He went 11 for 11 against Henry. Is he a passer now?
He might be, right? 11 for 11 passing. And let's not forget, too, Noah has 7 acrobats on his defense. They paid dividends for him in the last game. But going up against a guy like AI Nash, I don't know if you necessarily need all those acrobats because you need some guys in the middle that can really clog up that run attack.
I would just like to say to all the people who are sending me screenshots of that picture, I'm blocking you on Twitter. I'm just going through and blocking everybody. I'm done. I'm done.
You know what? I don't know how
I don't want to hear from you. You got made into a model.
Listen,
I don't want to hear from you, sir.
But that's what I was going to say. You and User just, they did you guys dirty. I'm not going to even comment.
just uncalled for. Just rude. Noah will start off with the ball first in this championship game, our second belt game of the year. He'll hand it to Alvin Kamara. Kamara will get near the first down marker. Give him 10 on the carry, second and short.
Yeah, a little quick base right there to start it off. Remember, Noah's game. He's going to feel you out on offense, kind of feel what you're doing, see what the adjustments you're going to make, and then find some plays that work, whether it be run or pass. That's the thing with Noah, too. We talked about it in his Final Four game, but this is a kid that has really improved on the offensive side of the ball. He's really improved at creating better passing concepts, really improved the passing game, and that's paid a huge dividend for him going forward in his career, and that's why he's, arguably headed to that top 5 all-time category, as you guys love to say.
Tan stepping up with Dan, and he'll slide forward. He is not afraid to run with that Dan Marino.
No, he's not. He'll even run with some QB powers with him, of course, as we've seen throughout this tournament. So a little bit of mobility on Dan Marino. I believe he's about 78 speed, so not the best, but Noah really improved his pocket presence as well. And just another nice little handoff there. Alvin Kamara up the middle.
Belt, $75,000 on the line. You got to wonder how AI Nash is going to deal with not just jitters, but just coming down from that adrenaline high of the last game.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? You took down the #1 Madden player in the world. You got to compose yourself here in the finals. He's never, ever been in a game. He's been in some, big pressure games.
But
he's never been in a game like this for 75K.
Oh, don't turn me up, boy. This will be a long game. You turn me up early, Noah. This will be a short game. You turn me up. I'm not playing.
I think Nash just said it's going to be a short and a long game. if you turn him up. I don't know what that means, but I don't want to find out because Nash has shown when he gets the fire going, he gets that emotion rolling, he's tough to stop second and forever. Marino rolling right. He might have a wide open cross. There's nobody on Keyshawn. That's a first down inside the red zone.
Okay.
Great concept right there. Deep crosser, underneath drag. And AI Nash just left the crosser wide open. And Noah going to go a little tempo here, trying to score quick.
Marino rolling right. Looking back at the end zone. High ball. Evan Ingram comes down with it. And the first touchdown in this belt game goes to Noah up next.
See if our lab
What
work
a dot from the former belt winner, from the level next champion. Corner route to the tight end. Gets behind the zone drops. Easy touchdown. And what a drive to start off this championship game for Noah.
Let's see if our lab work works. Okay. Come on. Give me a stop, man. Give me one stop.
7-0. Noah takes the early lead, sets the tone with that drive. Able to put a touchdown on the board. Now, if you don't know who AI Nash is, I don't blame you, because this is his first MCS live event, and he's in a championship game, 18 years old, from Winter Haven, Florida. He's earned $35,000 up to this point. He's looking to make that $75K with a win here. TD, he is becoming a household name in just 2 days' time.
Yeah, he's built his name already. Like I said, eerily similar to how Noah did it, coming onto the scene, taking out the top guys, and he's in the biggest game of his Madden career right now.
You might be looking at this offense and go, what is he doing? Well, he's running something unique with Marcus Mariota.
Yeah, he's got that fast break ability on him, escape artist ability. He's going to get outside the pocket a little bit. He's going to run a triple option attack, so look for those running backs out of the backfield. Cordero Patterson with one of the biggest catches we've seen. A little bit lucky, but not a horrible read in that touchdown versus Clef. So that Cordero Patterson is an absolute weapon for AI Nash's run game.
We saw a lot of Willis McGahee as well. Here's the defense that Noah's going to run out there. Those linebackers are going to come up big, especially Jonathan Vilma.
Yeah, he needs that front seven to really make plays for him. Jonathan Vilma, Junior Seau out there in order to stop this triple option attack.
And he's going to start out passing 1st and 10. Nash breaking out the dots, trying to find Patterson. He'll pick up a first down.
See that weapon, Patterson, it's been his best player that had that huge touchdown earlier, goes right back to him. He likes that angle route to him out of the backfield here in this pistol strong slots formation.
Nash already mixing up his looks, motioning Robbie Anderson over to the right side. And once again, he's going to drop back to pass. Starting off by airing it out. He might have the crosser deep down the field. He does indeed. It's Robbie Anderson to the 27-yard line. Big play for Nash.
Absolute chess match going on right here. Noah kind of wants to shut the run game down, right? That's what AI Nash expected, though. He thinks, okay, he's going to be doing a lot here to stop my triple option. I'm going to come out passing from the jump. He's done that, and he's executed perfectly.
Mariota on 1st and 10. Playmaker up the field.
Let's go.
They'll spin move with Mariota. He loves that spin cycle. And Mariota to the 10-yard line. The former Oregon Duck with some wheels.
Let's go.
This guy might have one of the best spin moves we've ever seen. He spins with everyone. It doesn't matter if it's the running back, if it's the receiver, if it's the quarterback. Out here with Mariota making people look silly.
Get real stingy. Get real stingy.
This is where Noah's strength has been, though. Inside the goal line, he's played stellar defense. Can he come up with a stop against Nash? 2nd down and goal. Mariota.
Fumble. Oh my God. Come on, give me a fumble
Chancellor.
game.
Didn't even let him spin.
You got to be very careful because it's obvious that AI Nash, he's not on conservative with this Mariota. Obviously, he's out here doing spin moves, so that could have been really costly. He's got to get down in those situations. I like what Noah's doing, too, here. He's coming out in nickel 3-3-5 normal. We haven't seen too much of that this year in Madden 22. Giving a different look to AI Nash. Really expecting to try to stop this run. You see him pinching the defensive line.
Basically makes
fumble. Come on. Let's go.
Wide as there's the defense in the backfield. Down goes Mariota. Khalil Mack becoming Khalil Sack.
Clock and go get 7. Clock and go get 7 win the game. Clock and go get 7.
Great defense right there. Noah really played the flats. He played the sidelines. Wanted AI Nash to go over the middle, and that's where Noah was sitting with his user, waiting for a potential lurk or anything over the middle. Great red zone defense from Noah.
Can we talk about the craziest part about AI Nash's offense? Not Marcus Mariota. It's not the plays that he runs. The fact that he doesn't have focused kicker out there.
True. I mean, I've never been a fan of focus kickers, so it kind of throws you off.
Yeah. Welcome to the booth, bud. Here's Mariota showing off those wheels, hitting that spin cycle, and picking up a first down. That was what was able to get AI Nash into scoring range.
And Nick, I want to point something out here too. You know, we're doing a great job. I'm having a great time calling this game, you know, remote with you. But imagine these two, Noah and AI Nash,
don't make me
going
think
at
about
it
it.
in
It's gonna
person.
make me sad.
How electric would that be?
Boogie, woogie, woogie, woogie. It's electric. You're welcome, everybody out there, for that reference. 7-3 as we head to the second quarter.
This is a big drive for Noah right here. If he can make this two-possession game, you see AI Nash still staying in that 2-4-5 odd. He's kind of giving him that quick base up the middle. Looks like Noah's going to go to the passing game here.
2nd and 7. Noah back to pass, looking left side. There's that smoke screen. It's been open a couple times now. That's Plaxico Burris to the 34.
Yeah, he's giving him the underneath stuff. You can see there, no hard flats. Not playing 5 yards right there. So everything's underneath. It's just a simple flat route to the slot receiver. Noah checks it down and picks up the first.
As always, big shout out to all the watch parties out there. Everybody watching on Twitch and all those watch parties hosted by some of the guys out there. I know Skim's got one going on, Problem's got one, Vo's got one going on. Big shout out to all you guys. Wherever you are watching, we are thankful to have you here. Ty, couldn't think of a better way to spend the day before Thanksgiving than to hang out with the Madden community.
Yeah, super fun time. Glad to be here. Of course, happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there. Hope you guys, eat tons of food tomorrow and hanging out with us. I believe we had 37,000 in the Twitch chat with us, rocking on YouTube as well. 34,000 right now, so we appreciate everyone hanging out with us on this fine Wednesday night.
Goes out to Blunt to pick up the first down. Am I allowed to eat turkey tomorrow, or is that cannibalism? Like, I kind of...
boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like I'm uncomfortable looking at it now. You guys have ruined Thanksgiving for me, so
yeah,
I'll stick
the
to
turkey thing might have been the turkey thing might be ruined for you. Might be time to switch.
It's
to
ruined
ham.
forever.
Just go to the dessert. Just do dessert.
Thank you. Ty gave me permission to get dessert, honey. My wife is shaking her head no. She's going, stop it. All right, that's fair. You will not eat beignets at Thanksgiving. 1st and 10. Over the middle. No. Robbie Anderson, those beignets look good. Robbie Anderson picks up 6. And these guys, Ty, there might be a total of 5 possessions in this game.
Oh yeah, both these guys same style. They want to slow it down, right? Noah's taking it under 10 on the play clock every time, and he's trying to. What Noah's trying to do actually too is he's trying to catch AI Nash on a different user than he wants. So like he wants to run the quick base, so he's waiting for his user to kind of be lined up on the right, so he can take that quick base to the left.
Oh my
So
God, Dan!
Noah's
You're the
just looking for little
man.
tells
Sorry.
within the defense that he can capitalize on.
He won his 3.
How about Dan Marino taking the hit, not fumbling the ball, and picking up a first down for Noah? A bit of the Madden love going the way of the Level Next national champion.
You got to think this too right here will be the last play for the 2-minute warning.
Trips tight end, Evan Ingram, the tight end out there for Noah. Going right with Dan. Oh, missed the tackle. And so Noah will say, all right, cool, I'll pick up Robbie Anderson and get a first down to the 31.
Yeah, that looked like a little match coverage right there from AI Nash. You saw that crossing route kind of got completely bagged across the field, got picked up, and it was good defense. It's just Noah checks it down. And that was the first time AI Nash has really got his defense set up. He's going to be kind of getting quick hiked, not set up on the right user that he wants, but that time he sets it up. But nice recognition, a little bit of a freestyle play from Noah.
He'll give it to Alvin Kamara on first down. Keep that clock moving. It'd be interesting to see if AI Nash uses those timeouts and when he starts to think about it.
Yeah, I would say if he picks up another first down, you might be looking at him using his timeouts here. Bringing those safeties down the box.
$75,000 to the winner of this game. And, of course, that ultimate Thanksgiving belt. Third and 2
I would have thought about calling timeout right there if you're AI Nash. You know what I mean? A nice little stop right there. By the way, Noah going in AI Nash's bag, running his own triple option on him.
Oh.
And he quick hikes it.
Quickly hands it off to Kamara. And Kamara's got room. 10, 5, and Noah once again will stop at the 3-yard line. He'll hold up there to use more clock. This came back to bite him a little bit against Henry, even though he came away with the win.
And this is just the savviness of Noah. He's literally looking for this tell in the defense. When he gets out there, he's trying to quick snap this space as fast as possible so that AI Nash is lined up on the right side with his user so he can take this quick base to the left. So just great IQ here from Noah.
And Nash must have been watching tape as he'll take a timeout. He's got some defense for that QB power.
Yeah, Noah's he's really struggled with this QB power today. He might have to go to something different down here. It looks like maybe expect him to maybe audible to goal line in this situation, or maybe he puts LeGarrette Blount at that quarterback spot, but he's got to go with something different because everyone has an answer for this QB power.
More reveals and giveaways coming up at half, so stick with us. Plus, of course, we get to hand out a belt
Let's go,
after halftime.
LeGarrette,
So
come
give
on.
it to LeGarrette Blount, and LeGarrette Blount, the bulldozer, into the end zone. Noah extends his lead.
Come on, finish. Finish, Noah, finish. Go, let him make a mistake here. Let him make a mistake here, Noah. Let him make a mistake here. Let him make a mistake here. Let him make a mistake here, Noah.
Super
Let him
smart
make
from
a mistake.
Noah. He
Come on,
did
he wants to
exactly
make a
that.
mistake. I
He
promise you he
audibled
wants to
down
make
to
a
the
mistake.
goal line.
I promise you
Fullback
he wants
dive,
to make a
LeGarrette Blount. He knows people
Let
have
him
starting to
make a
have
mistake,
defense for that
Noah. Let
QB
him make a
power.
mistake.
So he does a simple audible
him
down.
make a
That's the cool
mistake.
thing about the Heavy Patriot. It's the same
Exactly.
exact
Go kill him,
personnel
honestly.
as
Go
goal
kill him.
line.
Put him in the grave.
Audibles down
Put him in
to
the
it,
grave.
gives it to
Come
Blount,
here.
falls
Come
into
here.
to the
Oh,
end
yeah,
zone.
spin. Oh, yeah, here. Woo! Come on, that's 84. I don't know who that is, but that's 84.
Take a look one more time. It was LeGarrette Blount. Just give the big man the football and let him find his way to the end zone.
This is where we see what AI Nash is made out of here. Because 26 seconds is plenty of time here. And if you can get a field goal if you're AI Nash, that would be a great response. But, you know, this is not really his strong suit, right? He prefers to kind of play the clock, run the ball. So he's going to have to come out throwing, and you don't want to make a mistake. But points right here, if you can get them in the 26 seconds, would be critical.
His first drive, Nash was able to move the ball pretty effectively. He'll drop back with Mariota out of the shotgun. Looks right side, that's Jerry Rice trying to get the spin move. He'll pick up a first down. Timeout taken, 19 seconds left on the clock.
Nice play right there. I want to see maybe if AI Nash can kind of get out of the pocket with that Mariota. Maybe look for like a rollout corner route here, because you do need a relatively bigger play here with only one timeout, clock working against you. Still obviously need about 30, 40 yards. So maybe look for a rollout corner, a deep crosser, getting to the sidelines here out of the pocket.
Mentioned a lot of parallels in this game. AI Nash's run similar to Noah's run back in Madden 20. First MCS event to a title game. Can he cap off on that? Noah's run, very similar to Jay Wall's last year. Level next national champion to a belt game. And Noah with the defensive play there. 16 seconds left, able to get after the quarterback.
It's coming.
Little DB fire right there out of the dollar, sending that pressure off the edge with those defensive backs. I like that call too. Force AI to use his last time out. Now he's forced to try to go deep.
Yeah, pick it off.
And he's going to throw it up deep. And
don't let him get 8 seconds, please.
He's just a god.
Thank God. Okay.
AI Nash is just a god. Luckily, he had no timeouts, so not going to get points, but AI Nash might be the ag god out here, coming out here making big plays one-on-one.
The aggressive catch king. Unfortunate, didn't have any timeouts. Lucky plays. Kind of got the Angels on his side with some of these plays, right? But fortunate for Noah, no timeouts left. Big defensive stand. But AI Nash does get the ball here coming out in the second half, so plenty of time, plenty of life left for the youngster.
Nash wilding out here. He's down 14-3 though. Noah with the lead off a dominant first half offensive performance. But we still got 10 minutes of game time before we find out who's going to be hoisted up that ultimate Thanksgiving bell. We still got a lot coming up, and we got a big halftime for that. Let's throw it back to Kimmy and User.
Thanks, guys. Welcome into a little halftime action. The score, as it stands, it's 14-3. Noah up next in the lead. Now, we just saw 10 minutes of gameplay. What are your thoughts so far, User?
Noah's been real dominant, and he's controlling the clock. And that's the thing about AI Nash. We haven't seen him down in this tournament. I was asking the boys in the Discord, I said, Ghost, when you lost, were you ever up? He said, no, I was never up. And that was the same case with Clef. I mean, he was only up for maybe a couple of seconds in the fourth quarter, like a minute or something, and then AI was able to answer. But this situation, being down by 2 possessions, I need to see if AI Nash can respond, because the way his offense is built, it isn't really built to put up a bunch of points and respond. So we'll see.
2 possessions for him to get at least to tie it up or in the lead versus Noah. Up next, we got more game to go and a champion to crown. But first, it's time for our first look at 2 of the 3 Blitz program champions that will be in game this Friday. Be sure to look out for in-game messaging for info on how to earn these champions, as well as when they will be live in the game. Now, user, first up, we've got our speed rusher, Montez Sweat, dropping in a 93 overall, 92 speed with 93 acceleration. Then we've also got the ultimate improviser, none other than the GOAT Lamar Jackson, dropping in 93 overall with 94 speed and that 96 pass accuracy. Then user, both these guys, they're in starting slots immediately if you receive these items in your dreams, right?
Absolutely. A 92 speed rusher in Montez Sweat. You know, I call him T-Sweat, but he like to get after the ball, baby. He likes to get after the quarterback. Definitely Montez Sweat. You got to add him to the roster.
Yeah, and Lamar Jackson, too. I mean, come on now.
I got to see what type of abilities he got. You know, I already know he's going to have escape artists, but I need something. Set piece lead, gunslinger, pass leader lead. I got to see, but who knows? The way AI Nash is out here throwing with no quarterback ability, I might be able to use Lamar.
Okay, well, maybe you can use Lamar Jackson. I'm sure somebody out there would love to use Lamar Jackson and Montez Sweat. And for that, we have a lucky winner who's going to get both of these MUT items. It is 39 Frank. 39 Frank, congratulations. You get both Montez Sweat and Lamar Jackson. Now, for more information on the full Blitz program schedule, be sure to follow at EASports_MUT as we will continue posting the Blitz program schedule tomorrow. And don't forget, one more viewer will have a Christmas dream come true early as a dump truck. Y'all been waiting for it all night. A dump truck is on the way with all the Blitz items you've seen tonight, including, once again, Bengals rookie phenom Jamar Chase at a 92 overall with a 93 speed, deep threat for sure for your MUT team. Then we've got the Chargers all-pro safety Derwin James with a 93 speed as well, but also a 92 pursuit acceleration, zone coverage, and power. Then finally, another rookie, it's Jalen Hurts at the threshold with a 90 overall. 90 on the speed with his scrambler ability, also throwing power at 92. Plus, we also saw the Kyle Pitts that you saw not long ago. But until then, before we get to the dump truck, it's time for us to crown a Madden Ultimate Thanksgiving champion, and then we'll get to the giveaway. So keep continuing to stream and watch. Who will it be? Noah up next or AI Nash? The score as it stands, 14-3. Ty and Nick, take us away to see who's gonna be the winner.
10 minutes away. 10 minutes from a belt. Our second one of the year. 14-3 your score at the half. Nick Mazesco, Tyler Davis along with you. TD, a dominant first half from Noah. Clock management was on point. I think we're just learning that AI Nash, that backfield mismatch ability has come up clutch for him a couple times. Is he going to be able to take advantage of that here in the second half?
Yeah, that's the key for his offense, right? Of course, backfield master with Cordell Patterson. He's going to need him here. In my opinion, this is the biggest drive of young AI Nash's Madden career, especially in the MCS. He needs to move the ball on the field and get some points here, even if it's just a field goal, because he trusts his defense. He can slow the game down, but he's got to keep this one possession going up against Noah.
How many plays have we seen him run out of that pistol so far? Maybe 1, 2?
Not
a lot.
That's a great point, too. Nice little play here, but
Tackle,
that's a great point. Kind of
good
got out
tackle,
of his
kid.
game. Maybe he's overthinking it too much, thinking that Noah has the answer for it. I'd like to see him go back to it a little bit more and test the waters with it.
Third and short. Nash rolling left. He can pick up the first down if he wants.
Playmaker.
No, but he's going for it all. It's Cordero Patterson coming up big again inside the red zone. Nash with a big chunk play.
He wants you to throw dots and
He's
stones.
saying, you guys call Noah the freestyle
You want me
king.
to throw
I can
dots and
freestyle.
stones?
Also, great playmaker up the field. The patience, rolls out left
want me
and
to throw
fires
dots
it in
for
there. No,
stones,
he's on the
man?
move.
He want me to throw dots and stones.
There's Patterson into the
Let's
end
get
zone.
to it,
My,
man.
how quickly he got back into this game. It took just over
Let's
a
go,
minute,
man.
but AI Nash has cut this back to a
7.
one-score game.
And I would expect him to go for 2 here. What a dot on the angle route. And you heard him here say it. You want me to throw dots? I can do that too. And he does just that. He's right back in it within a minute.
Mariota back to pass on the 2-point conversion. He was looking left side. It's not there. gonna have to roll back right. Now he's gonna roll back left. Benny Hill sketch going on here.
Come on. Oh,
and
come
he'll
on.
get hit as he throws it.
We'll get 71
It will fall harmlessly to the ground.
Big stop right
You
there.
still got to go get a stop.
Keeping this a 5-point game.
Still got to go get a stop.
But what a response from AI Nash. I wanted to see what the kid was made out of. That was the biggest drive, and he put himself right back into it. What a response.
This was the play that set all up, TD, and this playmaker was absolutely perfection.
Yeah, Cordell Patterson's out here just getting every target, right? I mean, that's all he throws to at this point, and why not? The guy's an absolute weapon. Playmaker up the field, big-time play.
Let's go.
Marino, good defense.
Good D.
It looked like things were sort of open on that play, but not enough to let Noah let it rip.
Yeah, I thought he might have had him over the top, but it was too risky. And Noah's got to be careful there. You don't want to fumble with your quarterback in that position.
2nd and 7 play action from Noah. He wants that post route, and he's
touchdown
got that
when he
post route.
uses
It's
that.
Robbie Anderson,
Get
and
out of
Robbie
there,
Anderson's got
Robbie.
green
Get out of there,
grass.
Robbie.
15, 10, 5, down to the 3-yard line. Noah with the beam.
Gotta finish it, Noah.
Inside
Gotta
the
finish it.
5-yard line, Robbie Anderson showing off the burners.
An
Come on,
absolute
Get the 7.
laser
Get
from
the
Noah.
7.
He's got 100% completion percentage again. Could he do it for 2 games in a row? I don't know, but you saw there, it was a deep half from the safety from AI Nash, and that skinny post just got in the middle of it. Great read from Noah. Way to step up in the pocket.
Marino on the quarterback power. Oh, where to go? Good defense from Nash.
Yeah, if you know, it might be time to throw this QB power away. It's just everyone's ready for it now. It's just not a good tool here in the red zone. He does have the ball carry on conservative, so it's likely that he won't fumble. But it seems like he's going to scratch that, go back to the goal line, or maybe hit him with a quick base out of the trips.
A laudable down to goal line. Kamara at the top of the eye, Marino under center. It will be handoff to Alvin Kamara. Nowhere to go. Once again, that front 7 from AI Nash has been clutch here on the goal line.
And great user skills right there from AI Nash. You saw he kind of expected the power O to the right side, brought his user over there, was basically waiting for it, didn't get there with his user, but the rest of the defense cleaned it up because he kind of got that outside leverage, forced him in, and they made the tackle in the backfield.
3rd and goals. We're near the 2-minute mark here. The 3rd quarter, our championship game. Marino, right side, trying to find Ingram, but a big hit, prize that one free.
Take 3, get a stop. Come on, get a stop, Noah. You gotta get a stop.
Let's go. We right here. We back.
It's on me. Gotta get a stop.
That's a huge stop from AI Nash right there. Noah, you know, he tried to do what AI Nash did earlier, high point that corner out in the back of the end zone, but a risky pass, double coverage. And if you're AI Nash, you kept it a 1-possession game, absolutely huge.
And you scored expeditiously on the last drive. Can you put together another quick one here? Question is, what sort of adjustment? No, one of the best freestylers out there, one of the best at adjusting. What will he bring defensively?
Yeah, I think first of all here is take away Cordell Patterson. Whatever you got to do, whether it's man up a safety, man up one of these outside linebackers, a slot DB, something, you got to take away Cordell Patterson because that's his main weapon on this offense.
Mariota on 1st and 10. Bounce around the pocket.
Bro, there's
Just
no one
nowhere to
over
go.
there.
He'll chuck this one away. Lucky he didn't get a penalty on that.
Rule number
Very
one.
fortunate. Good user by Noah right there. Baited him. He kind of ran with the running back just long enough, and then he kind of came back, and there was just nothing open for AI Nash, and is forced to throw it away.
Get to the next play, man.
Our 2nd MCS tentpole event. The ultimate wild card coming up.
Tackle, good.
Double
Good
off
tackle.
underneath. I thought he might have the crosser open deep down the field, but he takes the safe throw.
Exactly what I was going to kind of say. Noah was running down on that hitch. If he would have waited 2 more seconds, he would have had B running across on the deep crosser coming back to the left side.
Come on!
And he threw it at the wrong time. And it's picked up by the rookie J.C. Horn with the interception. South Carolina, stand up for your boy.
Come on. Come on.
There's a reason he's a defensive guru. With the game on the line when he needs it the most in the second half. I don't know if AI Nash pressed the wrong button, but that was just not the right read. Noah clicks on user pick, and now he's in business.
Bring in
Give me a block. Give me a block.
User. This has been a masterful game plan as there goes Camaro down the sideline. Sorry, user wanted to bring in, but no one's going to score a touchdown. How about the performance from this young player?
One more, Noah. One more. One more. One more. One. One more.
On to the next.
One more, man. One more. You're so close. You're so close. You just got to finish it. One more, Noah. One more. Just let me catch my picks. He gonna throw me one. He gonna throw me one. He gonna throw me one. Take out this kick. I promise you, you're gonna end up in the grave. I promise you. Please don't take out this kick. Come here, Robbie. Oh, you're lucky. Come on. Give me some TGL, man. I ain't getting.
Let's take a look at this pick one more time. Looking for that crosser. It always seems like when you miss the open receiver on the play before and you try to throw to that same guy, it's going to end up going the other way.
Yep, always happens, and now Noah's in complete control. He caught him again. He caught him again on that quick base, right? He's waiting for Nash to be on the right side with his user so he can take that quick base to the left. Caught him again. Kamara went to the end zone, and now the floodgates might start to be opening, user.
Yeah, Ty, that was one of the things I wanted to see. Could he just start passing with no passing ability out here with Mariota? And that right there, you can see with that pass, not having gunslinger, he has the corner route. But as you see, Ty, these passes are just floating in the air. They have no zip on them. And that's another reason why he had an interception. You know, if he was able to plant his feet and had maybe a gunslinger or something, he would have been able to fit that over the cloud, but he wasn't able to do it. That was a big turnover.
Yeah, user. That's a great point, too, because he doesn't really use the fast break ability. So I feel like he could have used that AP on Gunslinger, right? I mean, he's 9 for 13 passing 200 yards. Like, he's still pretty good without it. I only imagine if he had Gunslinger to go along with maybe the escape artist or something, or just having the Gunslinger. You know, he doesn't really scramble that much either, so I think the Gunslinger definitely would have helped him a lot.
Quick slants?
Yeah, Ty, he fell in love. He fell in love with the bundle. With the package that Mariota
red zone
came.
defense.
You know,
That's your thing,
card,
Noah.
Mariota, he gets a free ability. So he has evasive for zero AP. So he fell in love with that.
It's time for our fourth quarter. That's presented by Snickers. Snickers satisfies Noah. 5 minutes away from his second belt, up 24-9. Gentlemen, I feel like we are also seeing in this game the benefit for Noah going first in this one, able to scout a little bit. You know he was using that about hour break he had to lab up some defense, lab up an offense, and find a way to take down this kid who's caught everybody by surprise.
Oh, definitely.
You're right.
You know, he's
Right, Nick,
with those TGL guys, K-Mac, J-Bird, I'm sure they were all helping him out, trying to find a plan, and it's paying off.
Tackle. Come on, pick it up. Let's go. Let's go.
Ball's
Tackle.
out.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
All right, we're good.
Saw him
Carry
labbing.
on, user.
Yeah, we saw him labbing at the break with K-Mac, so he definitely made some adjustments, you know, but back to Ty was saying, like, you know, he fell in love with the deal with the bundle with Mariota and not having the gunslinger ability, but he, that was a dodge.
Steps up. Step up in the pocket and make a memory. He's staying alive, baby.
Listen, I know we got the sound clip, but did we just get a live version of users? That's a dot.
You gotta get the 2 points.
It's like that's a book, but he threw the dot out there. So it's like being at a live concert. It's amazing. 24-9. Nash trying to stay in this game. Going to the goal line. Roll out with Mariota. He's got fast break. Hey, finally we see Mariota's legs get used. Nash will walk into the end zone.
Yeah, finally pays off for him. What a play call. Now, is he going to go for 2 here? I don't agree with this call, chat. If he goes for 2 in this situation, that makes it, and he doesn't get it, the game is kind of over it. You got to take your extra point. Make this an 8-point game, in my opinion.
He's going to go to the gun, bunch, quads, empty backfield. Mariota back to pass. He's rolling out with that fast break. It's well covered. He'll try to find Waller and swat it away. Noah's defense has been locked
Please,
down.
game. Please let me catch my onside kick.
I don't agree with the call. I don't agree with the call, Nick. Keep this a 1-possession game, and now you put yourself in a really tough spot.
Let's go, man.
Bicycle burst picks up the onside kick. And Nash can see his hopes at a belt fading away, but Noah, I mean, a dominant run, level next national champion, now 3 minutes and 31 seconds of game time away from his second belt. He's done it in the live event, and now he's done it in an online event. This kid is something special.
Yeah, and for everyone out there that doesn't think momentum matters, I mean, this is just so similar to what we saw last year. Jay Wall went on to win the level next tournament, and what was it, a couple weeks later, if that, he went on to win the club championship tournament for a lot of money. And we see the same thing here. Noah last week came out, won the level next tournament, dominated, and a week later looks like he's on his way to winning his second belt. So momentum and getting those reps in at the most important time, playing high-quality opponents, just goes such a far way when you want to improve your Madden game. And, man, it's paying off for Noah.
That first. Get that first.
That
Stay in.
Guys, don't forget, after
Come
this
on.
game, we will have
Come
that
on.
dump truck giveaway of all those Blitz items. You're not going to want to miss that one, so stick with us. We'll hear from our champ. We'll wrap up what's been another great tournament here, TD, and we start to look forward to the ultimate wild card, and the picture for the Madden Bowl starts to get a little
Hold on to
clearer.
that ball, Kamara. Hold on to that ball like it's your life.
Qualifier. I'm just saying, we know John B's going to be there. Noah's going to be there. I mean, do you want to play either of those guys right now?
Hold on, before we get into that, my guy AI Nash, he just put on the shades.
Jordy LaForge over here.
There's no quit. Maybe he's got something up his sleeve here. Look at him. He's down 9. He's still swagging. He's still confident. Oh, man. I love this kid's personality.
He's still having a great time, and that's what you love to see.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the shades will help him get a stop here. Look at him. He's got this big smile on his face. Hey, I love it.
We're definitely going to be back, man. That's how we can take from this. We can learn from this.
You love to hear that from a young player in his first MCS. It's so easy as a young player playing your first live event to get discouraged if you don't get all the way, especially being this close. But you love to see that attitude of, listen, we're going to learn from this, and we're going to be back.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Remember, he's playing with house money. No one picked him to win any games, right? Let alone 2, and taking out the top Madden player in the world to get to these finals. So you know it's going to put a chip on his shoulder, right, to get back here, prove that he wasn't, a one-hit wonder, a fluke. He wants to be back. And, back to your point earlier about we got the wild card coming up soon, just over a month and a half around that picture getting clearer, like you said, for our final event of the year. And you got to think Noah's got to be a lock at this point for that final event. He's going to get, 2,000 points here. So he's in a great spot.
27.
Can we get AI Nash just like a meetup with NBA Youngboy though? Like, yeah, he's gotten so much free promo from him this weekend. Like, can we get Youngboy on the horn?
I know, honestly.
3rd and 5 for Noah. This ball to
Tackles.
defense from Nash. And Noah will kick a field goal.
And you see Nash knock on his timeout, so it's not technically over here. If he can keep all these 3 times, I mean, it's going to be obviously very difficult. But if he can somehow get a touchdown, really soon and hold those 3 timeouts, you never know. But Noah with a great job managing this clock.
If Noah's able to hold on to this, not only to the youngest belt winner ever with that win at the Madden Challenge, he'll be the youngest player ever with multiple belts. He'll join an illustrious group. Drini, Michael Skimbo, Serious Mo, the only ones with multiple belts. Noah about to add his name to that list, and that's a pretty good list to add your name to, TD.
Man, is it ever. That's 3 of the greatest of all time. And Noah's starting to slowly creep his way into that conversation. 2 belts, man. That is just so difficult to accomplish. And man,
2 belts.
And remember, he's only and he's 19 years old, right? I mean, just insane.
Here's what I'm saying. West Virginia University, you made this man your first ever esports athlete. Boy, you picked a good time to sign him because you got a level next national champion. You're about to get a belt winner here in the Madden Championship Series. And the sky's the limit, Ty. We don't know what he could do in the Madden Bowl or if he plays in the wild card. This is somebody who could be looking at multiple belts this year because he's playing as well as I have ever seen him play.
Yeah, without a doubt. And he keeps improving, too. That's the other crazy thing, right? Only 19, getting better on offense every game, gets better every tournament. It's just cool, too, because we kind of saw him from the beginning, right? Back in the Madden 20 Challenge, like, oh, man, who is this kid? He's a mutt draft kid. He got lucky, whatever. And now he's on his way to arguably top 5 all time. He's in that top 10 maybe discussion at this point. So it's just crazy the trajectory that he's taken in only 2 years. Just wild. We never expected it. And it just shows the work. It just goes to show the work he's put in. Got to give a big credit to Noah.
And big credit to the crew, to the TGL crew, who have been with him ever since that challenge. Belt win, labs with guys like K-Mac, like Banks, like Jaybird, like Oreo. I think plays Madden still, but he mostly is on DFS. I mean, there's just so many guys over at TGL that helped him get here. And big credit to the run that Nash put together because you look at the guys that he beat, that is a who's who in the Madden community, and Nash was able to overcome them and make it to a final in his first event.
And he's battle tested now, right? He's been there, done that. He even
Mario,
kind of said
finally
it
selling,
in his
bro.
post-game interview
Finally
earlier.
selling.
Like, he feels like he's
Okay,
battle tested
Marcus,
and he's
you-
ready for anything. So I expect to see AI Nash back. He's got that swagger. He's got that confidence. I mean, look at him. Still smiling ear to ear. He's happy to be here. He wants to compete. And you can't coach that type of stuff, right? You're either a competitor or you're not. And it goes to show AI Nash, man. He'll be back for sure.
Mariota throws that one. Left side, 18 seconds left. Gonna need to score here pretty quickly to have time with the onside kick.
Needs a touchdown this play. And another thing, too, we talked about it a little bit, but for the viewers out there in the chat, anyone out there that's watching this, whether it's on YouTube, Twitch, you guys want to improve your Madden game, take some notes from Noah, right? This is a kid that plays Madden every day, obviously, it's his job, but he plays so many high-quality games and reps. He joins every tournament. He's always playing online tournaments, online games, whether they're free, whether it's for money, whether he's, playing. It's just always playing Madden, getting high-quality reps versus good opponents. And that's one of the most important things you can do as a Madden player is always get those, games in versus good players to help you get better. And obviously, we've seen that with Noah's trajectory over the last 2 years. So pretty much joining every tournament you can is only going to help your Madden game.
Final 10 seconds, back of the end zone. High ball swatted away by Noah's defense. You got to think Noah loves being able to do this as well in his favorite team's jerseys, rocking those Philadelphia Eagles unis.
Oh, no doubt about it. And he's at home here on the Eagles turf. I mean, it couldn't go better for him. I don't think you can have a better week than this kid has had, or better 2 weeks. And there you see it. The emotion comes out.
No free reps. No free reps, Oreo.
You go, Ty.
Let's go!
What a fitting way to end this game. Noah with the pick. Noah's up next. Noah's up now, and Noah is the future West Virginia University. Your first ever esports athlete is an MCS belt winner here in Madden 22. He is your ultimate Thanksgiving champion.
The two-time, and I repeat, the two-time belt winner. Noah up next. His time is now. His time is the future. Best in the world. He's won the ultimate Thanksgiving tournament. What a performance.
No, the fireworks going off here, man. Don't run off now. Well, imagine him there. He is the champ. He's taking home the belt, and deservingly so, Ty. It was a dominant performance in the finals. It was really a dominant performance throughout this tournament.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's kind of maybe ran downstairs or upstairs to celebrate with his family, scream at the top of his lungs, because that's what I would do. But what a performance, man. What a 2 weeks for this kid. Level next champion, and now wins $75K and his second belt. And kind of in dominating fashion, too, right? Had a tough game versus Henry, but he really was in control of that one. And then he controlled this game from the start here in the finals. He's the two-time belt winner. That's a short list, and now he joins that illustrious list.
27-15, your final score. He takes down AI Nash. A valiant effort by Nash. But, man, the game script went right to Noah's strength, TD. It was run the ball. It was ball control. He came up with a couple dots when he did too, and he went out and played stellar defense.
Yeah, and we got to give credit to the TGL crew, especially a guy named K-Mac. I mean, we saw them in the lab, 20 minutes before this game, getting that work in, right? That's the thing also, too. Noah had that advantage of seeing AI Nash play, right? He saw the triple option. He saw the pistol. He was like, okay, I got to get in the lab versus I got a little bit of time here. So credit to that whole crew getting him ready for this moment. And boy, did it pay off because, it was a struggle for AI Nash on offense.
Noah adds $75,000 to the bank account. He adds his second belt, and Ty, you look forward to that Madden Bowl, $1 million prize pool. This has got to be one of the favorites going into that tournament.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, it's just so similar to last year. J-Wall, winning that and winning the level next, winning the belt, and it's the same thing with Noah, and now here he is, $75K richer, and the two-time belt winner.
What a game, what a final, the big grin from Noah Johnson. To wrap things up, we got some giveaways. We got to talk to this man. Let's throw it back to Kimmy and User.
Noah up next, getting it done and getting the dub, 27-15, the final score versus AI Nash. 19 years old, $75,000 richer. Now he's got 2 belts and he gets to go eat turkey tomorrow. User, what are your thoughts on our new champion?
I mean, the guy, I'm starting to notice a trend here. Whoever's winning the level next college tournament, they coming right back and they winning the next Madden tournament. Shout out, he was able to do something that we thought we would never see again with J-Wall's performance. And then he comes back and does the same thing, winning his second belt. I know Ty, you can hear it in his voice, Kimmy. He don't like to acknowledge it. But the boy Noah, he has to be on the top 5 in the MCS right now. To win your second belt, there just ain't that many people that has done it. Then not to mention, you can throw in that little collegiate tournament, the level next Mad National Championship, throw that on there too, man. This guy's having an epic run.
Hey, congratulations to Noah. Up next, user, I need your help. Let's go through some of these highlights to talk to people how we crowned a champion. Starting off in the first quarter, Noah with the ball. He rolls out to his right, finds Evan Ingram in the back of the end zone, goes up 7-0.
Right here, you see the corner route, then he high balls it. He says, well, if anything, I'm going to give myself a chance to catch this ball and nobody else will. That's just a high-level Madden play right there because the defender was in front of him about 3 or 4 yards. That was a nice laser right there.
Second quarter, Noah driving. He finds the hole with Alvin Kamara. He's done this multiple times tonight. He stops at the 2-yard line, but then he punches it in moments later to go up 14-3. All right, third quarter score still the same. AI Nash in the driver's seat. It's a third down. He passes it, a huge pass to Cordero Patterson. Bomb. It was a bomb. Then he gets a 15-yard touchdown pass. He's still fighting to try to stay alive. 17-9 in the third quarter. Nash driving, and Noah with the huge interception and the takeaway.
Yeah, right there, Kimmy. You know, you was expecting that if he had somebody with a gunslinger, because Noah gave up the crosser. The route was there, just the pass sailed on him, not able to have that zip to fit it in the window, and that's the turnover that cost AI Nash the game.
It sure was, and then this kind of helped cap off the evening. It was 17-9, then he goes in. He's able to capitalize off of that interception, runs it in the end zone, and becomes a champion. Let's go ahead and take a look at our prize pool and the MCS points from tonight. Our first place winner, Noah, up next, taking home $75,000 and 2,000 crucial MCS points. Then AI Nash, the underdog, $35K, not too shabby. 1,250 MCS points. Our guys, Henry and Clef the God, 25K, 900 points. And our bottom 4, still all getting $15,000 and 750 MCS points. But let's go ahead and bring it back into the champion. Noah up next. Welcome in. Congratulations. 2 belts. How's it feel?
I mean, it feels great, but this isn't the end goal. The end goal is to make Madden Bowl. The end goal is to win Madden Bowl. I felt like last time I won a belt, I felt like I was the best in the world, but I got satisfied. So I'm not satisfied. I want to go win another one. This isn't the end of the year. My goal is to win the Madden Bowl. So
I like it, Noah. You've always had that Mamba mentality of always saying, you know what? I feel like I'm the best, and you play with a chip on your shoulder. Now that you have 2 belts, I mean, do you feel like they gotta put you in the top 5 in the MCS era? They have to show that respect.
Well, you know, user, we had this debate when I won the first game and with TD and all that stuff, but it's pretty simple for me. You pick the game, you pick the mode, you pick the amount, and you pick the location. And if you like anyone over me, just let me know. I think it's pretty simple. Ooh. I don't like anyone over me in the world. Ever. Any game. You let me know. My boys will be there. So I feel like if I can prepare, I don't like anyone over me.
Hey, I like the confidence as always, man. You've always been that guy, like free smoke. Anybody that can get in, I feel like that's another reason why you're a 2-time belt winner and on that short list. But I'm looking at that turkey leg plate behind you, and you know, they was getting on me about eating. What you about to do to that turkey leg back there, man?
No, see, that's what I was about to say. Noah, you're acting all calm. You're acting all calm in this interview. Boy, we heard you talking smack during all these games tonight. Get that turkey leg, turn up. You're a champion. Celebrate Thanksgiving early. Come on now. Don't be talking smack in the game and then acting all calm.
I'm about to. Y'all might have to turn off the camera. I'm about to devour this turkey leg. I'm starving. I didn't eat dinner. I'm starving. This is about to be a warm-up for Thanksgiving tomorrow, but
Hey, there he is, the champion. Get a bite of that turkey early for Thanksgiving. How is it? That pays off after winning $75,000? That's probably a great turkey leg.
yeah, this was delicious. Feels like a winner.
Hey, feels like a winner, looks like a winner. Congratulations to you. Yet again, the final score from that game that you won, it was 27-15, defeating AI Nash. Congrats again. Let's go ahead and take a look at our updated bracket to see how we got to Noah Up Next being the champion. It all started last Friday. Nene versus Noah Up Next. Noah getting the dub. Then it was Gabagool versus Henry. Henry getting the win. Mr. Football 88 versus AI Nash. AI Nash with the upset. Then our finale, it was Clef the God versus Carrie Q. To no surprise, Clef getting it done. But earlier today, Noah Up Next versus Henry, defeating him. Noah Up Next going on to the finals. Then it was AI Nash versus the #1 ranked Clef the God. AI Nash getting it done. Noah Up Next. AI Nash in the finals. And this was our champion. This play right here kind of solidified our play of the game. None other than Noah Up Next getting it done, prancing into the end zone. Again, that final score, 27-15. 2 belts in a row. Level Next champion. Ultimate Thanksgiving 22 champion. $75,000 richer. One step closer to being named the Madden GOAT. And all doing it at 19 years old. All right. I said earlier that Christmas was going to come early for somebody in the chat. And it's time for the dump truck. I know you guys have been waiting all night long. Dump truck giveaway time is here with all the Blitz items you've seen tonight. And the very lucky winner of the grand prize, Jamar Chase, Montez Sweat, Derwin James, Lamar Jackson, Kyle Pitts, and Jalen Hurts. It's Dat Ruthie Yadig 2K17. Congratulations to you. You just won the dump truck. Dat Ruthie Yadig 2K17. All right, it's time to get my guys in here. Nick, T. Davis, one great user. I need your reactions, your thoughts to this insane game, this insane series. I'm going to start with you, Nick. How we feeling?
I mean, we're feeling great. I mean, first of all, a big congrats to Noah on his second belt win. I just want to take the second while we're here, while we're all on camera, while we're wrapping things up, to just say how thankful I am, not only for the Madden community, but for everybody behind the scenes here who put on these shows. These shows are not easy to put on, y'all. We've been at home for almost 2 full years now. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes. So to everybody behind the scenes, to Royce and Will and Chad, and to all the techs and Fausto and Steven and JC and Mike, to everybody who stays up with us, setting these up, gets up early with us to make sure everything sounds right and puts these shows together. And of course to Jen, who makes sure the user shows up on time. Thankful for you guys, thankful to be a part of this team, and just great to be here.
Ty, how you feeling?
Yeah, I feel good. I agree with everything Nick said. Big thanks to everyone always helping us look like stars somewhat, maybe just user, but whatever.
They put me on a turkey though, so hold on, never mind. I take it all back.
Yeah, we all know you're just the only star here, but it's cool. We play our rules. We're enjoying it. Just kidding, Kimmy, you are also. But congrats to Noah, too. Obviously, great performance. He dominated. And user, I think you would agree with this, too. He has those serious Mo vibes, right? Just crazy. Like, they're so similar. Legendary status, yeah. Like, not even just the Madden, the play style, which is also, but the mindset, too. Like, take on any challenges at any time. Like, you love to see it. And just a big, huge win for Noah. Congrats to him.
And look. I'm going to be honest, Ty. I'm thankful for everything, Nick. That was beautiful. Everybody behind the scenes thankful. But listen, Ty, now we spoke about this on Friday. Do you have that same energy? I said things will feel different if he's able to have that second belt. I know we don't got much time. We trying to wrap it up. But I need to know, do you still feel the same way?
Oh, I don't know, right? He dominated this tournament. Like, it's kind of tough now. I got to maybe put him in there. But I don't know how you can put him over those other 7 guys that I mentioned yet. But, I mean, maybe I'm going to say it's a tie.
4 guys have 2 belts. That's how.
It's 3 years. 3 years, an incredible run. Look at it. Look at the span of his work compared to the guys you're trying to put over. Kev, look at the portfolio.
Yeah. I gotta think about it.
I
gotta think about it.
Problem never won.
I gotta think about it.
Problem never won, but he did go to 4 finals, but that was early in the MCS era. It's been about at least 4 years, maybe 5 since we've seen Problem put on a run. I mean, that's early MCS. Look what Noah has done in the last 3 years. It is epic, not only his age, but what he has accomplished. Now, Joke, I understand, because Joke is he's still cooking. But, I mean, it's 2 to 1, baby. Come on.
Y'all can keep debating offline. Save your Twitter fingers, okay? Y'all figure out who is the best of the best. But for now, tonight, it was none other than Noah up next. Now, the next time you're going to see the 4 of us, it'll be in about a month and a half with our 3rd tentpole event of this MCS season as the Madden Ultimate Wildcard awaits on January 13th and 14th. Another prize pool of $250,000, including $75K to the winner, is on the line as we will be back in better than ever, leading you up to the biggest wildcard weekend in NFL history. Plus, did you like what you saw tonight? Well, you're in luck. Let's go ahead and run it all the way back on ESPN2. The semifinals and finals will re-air this coming Saturday, November 28th at 11 p.m. Eastern. So you can get all your college football fill in and then settle in for the best of NFL Madden 22 Ultimate Thanksgiving. Again, check that out this coming Saturday at 11 p.m. Eastern on ESPN2. All right, this was insane. This is all I needed right before I get all full off of all my Thanksgiving treats tomorrow. Shout out to all of you guys who rocked with us all night long, but also last Friday as well to see who would be crowned the Ultimate Thanksgiving 22 champion. We'll see you guys back in about a month and a half for more games, more prizes, more giveaways, and yet another champion. We thank you guys for rocking out with us. Happy early Thanksgiving. Sending love to you and all of your loved ones across the world. This was Ultimate Thanksgiving 22. Welcome in, everyone. You're coming in outside of our virtual MCS stadium. It's lit, it's Thanksgiving, it's all of those things.
It's a holiday. For us today, it's Belt Day. And it's well covered. And down goes Allen, and Noah gets a stop. Marino back to pass. Noah looks underneath. He's got Camaro. What a tackle, though, at the 1-yard line, and Henry gets a stop right back.
Let's go! Come on, Gary!
So this was just domination at its finest from young Noah. Super impressive, and he's going to another championship.
Mariota stepping right, looking for that wheel late, throws it up. Oh my God! Makes the catch, and Clef can't believe it.
Come on!
Goes Camaro
again.
down the sideline. Sorry, user, I wanted to bring you in, but Noah's going to score a touchdown. How about the performance from this young player? Noah's up next, Noah's up now, and Noah is the future West Virginia University. Your first ever esports athlete is an MCS belt winner here in Madden 22. He is your Ultimate Thanksgiving champion.